Fuck Adachi from Persona 4, man. That shit was fucking crazy. Holy shit.
Happy New Year, everyone!
Yeah, we are coming to you live now. It is January 3rd, 2026. 3 days into the new year, and here we thought we were going to have a normal, normal. We were hoping for a more normal year than the very chaotic 2025.
But what a year, huh?
Sir, it's only the 3rd.
Right. And so far, we've had a military raid on Venezuela. I think that's pretty much the only big thing. Isn't that crazy? We are 3 days into the new year, and we already have to wonder. Well, we've only had one military strike this year. That
Ironically, on the anniversary of the Panama dictators.
right,
Mistake.
January 3rd, 1990, Manuel Noriega.
Every 36 years.
Yeah.
It's time to live into historical events, boss!
Right. Instead, we got to.
I'm only 20. I'm still 27.
We got.
Aren't you 28? You turned 29 this year.
Fuck.
We got to subject ourselves to our own brand. Well, I guess not so much me because these guys have already played the game.
Yeah. So spoilers for what we're gonna what we just watched.
Yeah.
We just finished watching this right before we recorded.
Right. Can we just jump straight into? How about we do this? How about we do the anime roundup? Then we'll do the con.
Yeah.
Debriefing,
And then we'll do the rankings.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about the year. We're basically
Our animes of the year.
Yeah, gonna do a big kind of anime year in review.
Welcome to the end of the year show, everyone. It's like the 3rd year we're doing this, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely. 20
3 years of this podcast. Look at that.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Doing the white thing,
Right. Going down the
the white boy path.
just
like the Pauls, except I'm not getting boxed out by Anthony Joshua.
Holy shit! Did you see his X-rays?
Yes,
That was crazy.
deserved.
Very deserved.
Do the other Paul next.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
you know what? Logan said that he would box Anthony Joshua to see revenge on his brother. So I want to see 2 Logans with the jaw broken in 5 places.
and he's in the ring right now with fucking Gunther and Randy Orton right now. So you never know.
Come on, guys, take one for the team. You'll go viral.
Yeah, definitely. Well, everyone will love you. But
Just do what Joshua did. Go off script.
Right. Okay, so anime roundup. This will be our last anime roundup of 2025 because all of the shows.
Because we're already in 2026.
Right, and all the shows that we are about to mention, we watched in the year of 2025.
So November and then one in December because we couldn't really meet up a lot in December.
So a lot of my Persona 4 hot takes are about to be cold takes because we've got a couple of shows that we watched before Persona 4. The first being City, the animation.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go with some happy things before we
Yeah,
get really
let's
angry.
talk about a real triumph real quick for KyoAni because as everyone knows, 6 years ago KyoAni was hit by a pretty devastating arsonist attack that kind of crippled the studio for a while. A lot of their in production projects were allowed to be finished.
Yeah, I think this was KyoAni's first original show since the fire.
Right.
It's like one that wasn't a sequel to any of their other shows.
Right. This is completely original. City the animation, of course, is is based off of a manga from I believe his name is
Keiichiro Arawi.
Yeah. Who of course got a lot of fame for doing the Nichijou manga, which of course was adapted into an anime by KyoAni back in 2011. And as for City the animation, I loved it. It was so gorgeous and wholesome and funny.
Basically caught the spirit of Nichijou. Just feels like Nichijou, but even more wholesome.
Yes, and there was a bit more...
Like more heart to it, I think.
Yeah, a bit more heart to it. Like, you remember kind of the stuff with, like, Nano in Nichijou? I feel like City did a lot of that. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I feel like City did a lot more of that. Oop.
this is Neon.
So it's like the two middle school girls in there. There's like Matsuri and Eiko, I think were their names.
Achan.
Achan. Yeah, I almost cried in the final episode with their moment.
Oh yeah, because they're these two like they're a lot like Mio and Yuko in that they're very close, like best friends and everything.
Yeah.
But they have to. One of them has to move away, and they kind of have to reckon with that fact. And they have this great scene,
It's like the one that has to move away is just avoiding the other girl because she doesn't want her to cry or have any moment.
Right. And but the thing is, even though that there are a lot of wholesome moments like that, there are a lot of funny moments in this show. One of my favorite, like even meta funny moments, I think the time that I laughed the hardest was there's this long running sequence where all of these different plot threads are happening at once, and you're watching them all
on the iPad baby.
Yeah, where it's like basically what happens is the show is following all of these different
it shows you all of them happening at once.
Right, and the screens get progressively like smaller and smaller to make room for all of these different like plot threads that are actually happening in real time.
Yeah, I was just expecting one of the frames to pop up to just be Family Guy.
Right.
Subway Surfers.
Yeah, Subway Surfers. But as for go ahead. I'm sorry.
One of the screens pops up. It's just somebody reading a Reddit story.
Yeah, my roommate had once gone out to get groceries.
Oh, those fucking AI stories.
Yeah.
I unironically use those to pass time at work because I could not be fucked to actually work this month.
Fair enough. I mean, like, there's some, like, do you remember the old British, like the original, like, British AI voice?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people do, like, Ask Reddit, like, story. Oh, I used to love Ask Reddit back in the day. Yeah. It's a good way to pass the time. But anyway.
And sometimes I still click on them, but it just feels like I think most of the ones on the front page nowadays are just the same ones every time.
They've got like the same twists and same turns.
A lot of weirdly horny ones.
Right. But this show is a little bit different. City's a little bit different in that it follows some college-aged people this time.
Yeah, the main trio's a group of college students.
Yeah, I want to get this right. Nagumo. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I remember Nagumo, but I'm blinking on the other two. I'm not even that drunk yet.
No. It's just we need to refamiliar. Yeah, we had Midori Nagumo, who's the main brown-haired protagonist with her hair in like a ponytail. Ayumu Nikura, and Izumi.
Nice.
Yeah, it's those three who are kind of living and working together as basically. And again, it's hard to pin down a plot to a show like this because it's very much like Nichijou. It is a show that operates a lot off of vibes, basically. But it is very cute, and like this animation style is, quite frankly, it's like peak comic kind of style, and yeah, I just love it.
Oh yeah, there's just one moment I always saw in clips where there's Nagumo, or the blonde girl,
right?
Where it's like she has a whole ethical dilemma about picking a 5 yen coin off the ground.
Oh yeah.
It's just all the different devils start popping up. Like, can I just get an angel already?
Yeah.
Then once the coin already gets picked up by someone else, the angel appears, just punches out the angel. You're late.
Right. Yeah. It's hard to even like give too much even like critique towards something like City. Because of just...
I think we were already crying, laughing in the first episode alone.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very, very funny show. So let's just say, if you like Nichijou, you're gonna like City. Like, that's sort of my, appraisal of the situation, there. What did you guys give, City?
I gave it an S tier.
I gave it a solid A tier.
Well, I'm
for
going by my records. I went with a low S tier, because I think we're all basically in the same ballpark on City the Anime. It's like it's not even really a show that we can like effectively talk about that much because it's just like
It's not really plot, just vibes.
yeah, it is
Just a show to have a good time with.
right.
It's kind of like trying to ethically rank something like Grand Blue.
Right. It's like, what are you guys doing listening to us? Go watch this show that we're talking about. Go watch City.
I remember I also put in my notes for City that this is like the only anime it's the only anime I think ever to ever mention Mambo Number 5.
Right. There's a whole plot line around Mambo Number 5.
She makes a YouTube poop set to Mambo Number 5.
Now, this isn't the Mambo Number 5 sang by Lou Vega.
It's the actual classical piece, Mambo Number 5.
But to be fair, Lou Bega sampled that original Mambo Number 5. So as we were talking about it, we could think of.
It's like we were thinking.
Ooh, that's not good.
Sorry, guys, the lights just went out in our room. But yeah, we were just sitting there wondering, is it gonna be that Mambo Number 5 or?
Right, and we didn't hear Lou Bega, although in our heads we certainly did.
Yeah.
So every time I hear Mambo, I keep thinking of
Matakane Tannhäuser?
yes.
Tannhäuser?
Oh, the one that's like Mambo.
Amatsu Mambo.
The little cute one with the hat.
Yeah.
She's got like that hat that Pink had back in like 2001.
Remember, guys, she's on her third hat now.
Yeah, because even though they do, in Uma Musume canon, they do make hats built for Uma ears, but no, she just buys regular hats and cuts holes in them.
Okay. You got me there.
But wrapping it back to City.
Yeah.
Yeah. In 2026, when it's my turn to pick for animes again, we're going to be watching the Uma Musume anime, just so we can get on board with it.
I mean, 2026 now.
Yeah. I meant when we reach our 2026 anime season.
Right. Which, that's awesome. I can't wait, because I want to get on this train. But real quick, so, S tier for Hannah on City.
Yep.
A tier for City from Steven. And then light S tier for me on City from me. Okay, moving on. We then watched
Heather's pick.
It was Heather's pick, and we watched this movie called Pokemon: The Rise of Darkrai.
Yeah, it's a Pokemon movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a Pokemon movie which worked well as a standalone. I thought it was really cute. I thought Darkrai as like a new sort of Pokemon was an interesting inclusion. I guess Steven could speak more.
New Pokemon, he says, about a 2011 franchise.
Well, okay. New from like the 90s, because that's basically where my Pokemon knowledge begins and ends. It begins and ends when Fred Durst was on the Billboard Hot 100.
Oh, Jesus.
Rollin'.
Was it Roland or was it Behind Blue Eyes?
Oh, Roland. Behind Blue Eyes barely got on the top 100.
It's called a pity when it hits the 90s.
Yeah, definitely.
But anyway, Darkrai in the game is not all too impressive. Dark type, special dark type is what you come to expect with that type of shit, and it's also a legendary, so all the stats are just generally 100s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if my older brother is listening, he knows Darkrai very well and intimately. But for me as a kind of a Pokemon fan, I kind of fell off a little bit, after like Gen 8.
Okay.
Gen 7? Yeah, Gen 7. Your boy kind of fell off because I had a lot of other things looking forward to, mostly known as a job in cars. I am a basic bitch car boy.
But did you like the movie?
Yeah, the movie was good. It's like everything you expect in a Pokemon movie.
Yeah.
They go to a new place, something happens, legendaries help out, the end.
Yeah, and I think Pokemon really, having watched several Pokemon movies, I think that's kind of where Pokemon really works as like a movie franchise. It's kind of like Lupin the Third, where they're kind of like aping off the like Bond sort of formula.
Kind of.
With Pokemon movies, it's basically the formula that you just described. That basically you could come in, you could watch a movie like this, and you wouldn't be like horribly lost or anything. You would even have a good time with it.
Though, if you want to get really technical with it, since Pokemon ended last year or 2 years ago, at least within the main series when Ash won, there is a new generation of anime fans that have no idea what the fuck Pokemon is.
Oh, really? Wow.
Wait, the Pokemon anime's technically over?
Yes.
Oh, man.
It ended with Ash winning the league?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I remember now. They have Pokemon Concierge now.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
new
a-
Netflix show that's like the Pokemon Hotel.
And I've seen that show. That is a beautiful show. I love that
Yeah.
show so much.
Yeah, I've heard it's really cute.
It's a really good show.
I think Aya Hirano's in it.
Well, we watched it dubbed.
Oh, okay.
As I said, just fuck the bassist. This time.
Hey, don't get on her for that anymore. Get on her for divorce.
Alright, yeah, I forgot she was an abuser.
But
Yeah.
but in the dub, the main girl is voiced by Karen Fukuhara from the Boys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard she's really good.
She's really good, and she's a big Pokemon fan too. So
Aw.
she brought that kind of energy to it. But
Oh yeah, that just reminds me of something I just saw recently where apparently some of the Stranger Things cast members were on a podcast or something, and like one of the girls there said that her childhood crush was Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh when he's in his Pharaoh form.
oh, nice.
I
My
like how we're-
generation's on the TV now.
Yeah.
Go.
It's like how we're at the age now where just celebrities are openly talking about their anime crushes.
Right. Well, the one girl, there was this one actress who was in the latest Five Nights at Freddy's movie, who was acting alongside Josh Hutcherson, who's like the lead of that
Oh
series.
yeah.
And this apparently his co-star, Josh Hutcherson's co-star, used to make like fan edits of PETA from the Hunger Games. And
Just meeting your middle school thirst trap.
yeah, and some like not even mean spiritedly, but this one like showbiz journalist found these old fan edits and brought it up to the actress, and she looked so like embarrassed, but like in a
Oh yeah.
in a good natured way. It wasn't like to like put her on blast or anything. It was just like, hey, we all just
Like a Nardwuar type thing.
Yeah. It was really funny, and she had a good time with it. But
Oh yeah, that also reminds just one more little tangent before we get back to
right, well, we're gonna give our ratings and then move on to the big cheese.
where when the White Stripes just had their Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction
Right.
thing, and Olivia Rodrigo performed with Jack White. And
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
yeah.
after the ceremony, she posted somewhere that when I was 11, I had a White Stripes fan account.
And then, 15 years later, or however long it was.
Yeah, I think someone somewhere actually dug up her old like White Stripes fan account username.
Was it on like MySpace or something, or?
Probably, even though she's a little bit younger than me, so probably wasn't really around for
Oh,
MySpace.
okay.
Probably would have been like Facebook or Instagram or Tumblr
Yeah,
maybe.
probably would have been Tumblr.
Yeah.
But okay, so as for Pokemon Rise of Darkrai, I don't really have. I mean, if the way Steven described like the formula of a Pokemon movie, that's basically how Rise of Darkrai goes. It really just depends on how you feel about certain generations of Pokemon.
I mean, at least Sean Schemmel didn't voice this one.
fair.
He voiced Lucario in like the 5 Lucario movies, for those who don't know.
Oh, like Lucario Mystery Mew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that movie. It's okay.
Isn't Xander Mobus Lucario now?
Yes, he is.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So I know.
We don't need that BPD guy in charge of that,
Yeah,
do we?
I know Xander Mobus like has a ton of credits in Smash. Oh, he's the announcer. He's some of the Pokemons, and
Yep.
now he's Joker.
Oh, that's right.
And he's also
That's good.
he's also the
casting.
fucking musclehead from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh yeah.
People will, if you know, you know. I don't know off the top of my head because I'm too
Oh,
drunk to
is
remember.
that the guy that claps?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, I haven't seen.
I don't know,
Jujutsu
Yeah,
Kaisen.
I've seen like the first 2 episodes
I
years
don't-
and years ago.
I don't remember his fucking name because I'm too drunk, but...
Yeah, and now whenever I scroll Reddit now, I always get that top character tropes subreddit popping up for
They always call them autistic.
I think they call them like ability that seems weak at first, but it just depends how they use it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like when he claps, he can switch places with people, and it's like, yeah, it's like that sounds like a stupid ability at first, but he uses it, just be an absolute beast.
That makes sense.
Actually, the fun part is also ability, so he can just switch himself with like an energy blast. It's really funny.
Right.
But moving back to ratings, what would we give this one?
Rise of Darkrai, Pokemon Rise of Darkrai. I gave it a modest B tier.
Same
I thought
here.
it was good. Not anything really like it didn't blow my mind or anything, but it was like it's a solid enough movie that you can just watch if you're a Pokemon fan.
Yeah. And I think the thing for me is that I never really grew up with Pokemon, so
Right.
yeah. I mean, I always thought Pokemon was cute, so yeah, B tier for me. I think I'd probably have stronger emotions if I grew up with it.
I'd also say B tier. It's like every Pokemon movie since the first one has just been the same.
Okay, fair enough.
Except for the Entei one, that was a interesting one.
The what? The which one?
The one where Entei kidnapped this one girl and just had her in a tower.
I-
That was the esoteric shit that I'm not going to get into because I barely remember that movie off the top of my head. But
Okay.
Shoto was weird.
I did like the Mewtwo movie.
Yes, the Mewtwo movie was
Oh,
fucking
that
beautiful.
movie is amazing.
That movie is like triple S tier for me.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like minus B tiers for the rest of us in this one.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
now we get to the main event.
All right.
Fuck it, Austin.
So to explain my little crash out, yeah. So to explain my little crash out at the beginning of the pod, I guess we'll recap. So as you all know,
We just
Steven-
finished watching Persona 5.
well, to roll it back even further,
Persona 4.
Steven and Hannah showed me a year and a half ago. Showed me Persona 5,
Correct.
the anime.
Because
After they had watched the game.
I had played the game years ago, then I got it for Steven, so Steven could experience it.
Steven did 3 playthroughs before we showed Wade the animation.
Right. And
Yeah,
then they
I
showed.
I did not expect Steven to get as obsessed with it as I was years ago.
So that was my.
I'm a starved Kingdom Hearts fan. I'll latch on to fucking anything.
So that was my introduction to Persona 5. These two played the game, and then they showed me the anime because they knew it had anime adaptation. I really loved the anime adaptation of Persona 5. I gave it an A tier. And then they played Persona 4, which is
Yeah,
more...
we just got into Persona 4 this year. I know everyone we knew
Well-
kept telling us, play Persona 4, and
So-
we
so
got it, but then just sat on it for like a year because
Because we were playing 5 and your boy didn't want, and we were moving and we were doing everything else.
Lots of stuff going on in our lives.
Yeah, and fair enough. And it's like, okay, I mean, this is your guys' thing. I'll let it when you guys say it's time to watch Persona 4. Hey, it's your club pick. Do
And,
you
and
want to-
because we're functional adults, we played that game, and on the weekends we played about 8 hours straight of it because we're functional adults. Remember?
Woo!
So
Actually,
Yeah.
watching this show, I could see why this game would have so much gameplay to it.
Yeah, I think we played this game in October,
October and a little bit in
yeah,
November.
and it's in October, and then Steven decided, just fuck it, I'm putting Fairy Tail on hold. We are watching this anime.
Okay.
I mean, I put Fairy Tail on hold ever since Shiki, but I thought we'd get back to it. Then we finished and then we finished Golden. And I'm like, you know what? We're gonna have a little bit of a pause.
Right, and so they showed me Persona 4. I'm going to say right now on the pod, I like this anime adaptation of Persona 4 better than I like the Persona 5
Everyone does, and
And-
thank you for saying it.
anime adaptation. Well, because I think it's a more coherent story
And-
when
and-
you put it all together. When you put it all together in one piece, you know what I mean? There's like you're able to follow it more. Like Persona 5 is. And again, this is coming from someone who has not played the game, so I guess I have a different perspective on this. But Persona 5 as a story is very, very complex. Would you agree with me on that?
Yeah.
Kind of. I'm not gonna say it's.
I'm not saying it's overbearingly complex. I'm
Yeah.
saying that there are a lot of moving parts to that
Yeah.
story.
I'd say definitely this game the anime changes up so much from the game.
Yes,
But all the changes actually do make it a better anime story.
In Persona 5?
Yeah,
Four.
it's like
Four
Persona 4.
Persona 4, they changed a lot more for the better. Persona 5, they changed a lot more for the less.
Yeah.
The way I'll say this is that in Persona 4, the only thing that really matters inside the dungeons is the final battle.
Okay.
In Persona 5, the entire fucking thing matters because a lot of story progresses through
The dungeons?
The dungeons, yeah.
So the reason I'm talking about Persona 5 is I want to say what I thought Persona 4 did better than Persona 5. And for Persona 5, I felt like it got it, which is funny because this is a criticism that game fans have, that they ignore a lot of like the dungeons. Is that what they're called? Palaces.
Oh, yeah.
Palaces and 5, dungeons and everything else.
All right, a lot of the palace. For me, Persona 5 got, in certain places, got way in the weeds with like different like bits of lore, and there was just all my complaints, which I've aired before, about like Sai and the game and stuff like that. In Persona 4, I want to say it's a much tighter, it's a much more like it's a much sharper story. Because basically, and you guys are going to have to help me out with this, the basic plot is that there's a serial killer going around that kills people basically through
the TV,
through the television, which I thought was a really neat concept right out of the gate. I thought it was a neat concept for them to do something like this.
Yeah.
It's kind of got like a bit of a Serial Experiments Lane sort of vibe to it. I mean, like the concept itself. So I thought they were already batting from a stronger, excuse me, from a stronger stance than they were in the Persona 5 anime. But moreover, I actually, the thing is, I like both sets of characters, but there were certain characters in Persona 4 that I really latched onto more than I did in Persona 5.
Yeah, no, that's something me and Steven agreed on, that the Persona 4 friend group seems more like a usual, typical friend group.
Right.
Persona 5.
If I can say, I know that the creators of Persona were inspired by Lupin the Third.
And JoJo, because the guy behind Persona initially, the video games, is very close friends to
Hirohiko Araki.
Yeah, very close.
Shit.
Yes, that's why Persona looks like they have stands most of the time.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that's cool that they're tight like that. But anyway, so in Persona 5, I like that group of I really like that group of characters a lot. I thought they were well performed. I thought they were well designed and everything. The thing is, they didn't really feel like high schoolers put in a situation. They felt like a superhero team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Avengers Assemble.
Yeah. They felt like a bit too comic bookish for me to actually buy in. And I get it. Persona 5 is, and the Persona franchise, it's a fantasy, right? At the end of the day,
they did kind of go into like the whole heroes of justice kind of.
Yeah.
It's like especially like I love Futaba, but expecting like the typical like shut in 14-year-old would be able to take down an entire news station. Right.
What I like about Persona 4 is that the characters felt more like, I certainly don't want to say realistic because I mean it's fucking Persona, but they felt more like high schoolers. Yeah. Like this felt like a high school group of friends who were like on this bizarro sort of adventure.
Like definitely more down to earth game.
Yeah.
They're on a bizarre adventure, but none of them are named JoJo.
That's well, I mean, if your friend had invented JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, would you really want to scoop him on it? That sort of thing. But that's what I liked about Persona 4 over Persona 5 is that it felt like the stakes felt higher because in Persona 5 that's straight up like a comic book basically. Like all of the characters are sort of framed in these sort of like hero poses, right?
Yeah.
Their hands are all like this, like covering their faces and everything, and they got the cool music and everything. Not the music in Persona 4 wasn't good; it was really good. It just felt a bit more organic, I guess, is what you could say.
Yeah.
And I really like the concept of Persona 4, like I said earlier. And
And it's like even how they get their personas is not
Yeah,
cool.
that's what I wanted to dive into, get my autistic take on.
yeah, please.
So the difference between 4 and 5 is they are if anyone in our audience is a psychology major, they probably understand this. There are different ways to show your true self. One is a mask. One is the saying is like you have one mask for your friends, one mask for your family, and one mask for yourself. And Persona 5 is that you rip the mask off for everyone so they can show them your true self. And 4, it's more of like a reconciling of yourself versus what you show to the world.
Yeah.
In which I love 4's. 4's is a lot better than 5.
Yeah. In Persona 5, they just like rip a mask off of their face.
I will say in 5, Yosuke's mask was
Yusuke?
a lot... Yusuke, my bad. This is a Yosuke to Yusuke. I'm gonna get them confused.
Yeah.
Yusuke, his mask reveal was fucking baller in the animation 5.
Yeah, it's literally just looks like he's in pain.
Like
It's like
his
clawing the ground bloody.
and using his blood to form the mask was fucking baller.
Yeah.
Right? That shit's gangsta shit.
Yeah.
But,
in Persona 4, it fucking makes a lot more sense. They actually have to meet their shadow self and face their insecurities head
Yes.
on.
Like from recently today, we watched Naruto's. That was probably the best one of the group.
yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
And I'm gonna front out saying this. With the revival in today's climate of
I feel like there probably going to be a lot of scenes in Persona 4 that probably are going to face a lot of opposition from a certain kind of people.
Yeah, I will say this because
okay.
even Kanji's original voice actor said Kanji was gay, which is kind of funny if you follow Kanji's line, where he wasn't really gay, he was just scared shitless of rejection. And but Naoto wanted to be in a male-dominated field, so she thought she had to be, well, with spoilers, but who fucking cares? They thought that Naoto thought that she had to be a dude to be a detective,
And
that's
to be taken seriously.
To be taken seriously,
Right.
outside of being a child. So, being a child and like acting more mature, sure, you can do that on a limb, but you can't exactly change your gender and outside of a lot of drugs and everything else. I'm not discounting trans people on the thing.
Can't just wake up and be, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some people are, but okay. That's a minefield I don't want to wade into.
Yeah,
But-
that's not the point of what we're saying here.
So, the point is that people are using stereotypes on 4 because I see this Discord once every fucking year, and now that I've played 4, I can actually authoritatively say that you fuckers were blind when you were doing those routes. Kanji is a delinquent because he wanted to be more manly, even though he knows how to knit and do all the more traditionally feminine things. So
Yeah,
it's
part of-
Kanji's story is trying to get into his feminine side. Naoto's story is trying to get into her more masculine side with the job and everything else. And the entire thing is trying to balance those two.
Yeah. It actually is part of what I wanted to say with how they switch up some of the social link stories, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I know for Kanji's, like, Kanji's link kind of ends where, like, his mom tells you that, it's like, so Kanji's mind is he's kind of confused because when his dad died, he told Kanji to be a man, and since Kanji likes a lot of feminine hobbies and stuff, he kind of became a delinquent because he thought that was his idea of being a man.
And it just turned out to be completely wrong because it wasn't true to himself.
Yeah, he just wanted him to be a good person.
Yeah.
This is all fascinating, by the way. I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah. I could.
And I think it's. Can I just say it's presented well in the anime.
Yeah.
Like again, I'm saying this as someone who's coming at this from
Anime only.
no experience with the games. I'm just coming at, and I think it's as on its own. I think Persona 4 really does work as an on its own show, and I think it works really well in depicting these sort of character dynamics that you're talking
even in the
about.
anime, they were spelling it out the entire time too.
Sure,
because
sure.
like I mean, the last time we saw Kanji's was like what, December. Right?
Yeah.
Because his stuff was like immediately like his more like the feelings are repressed.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you go through emotions aren't exactly a straight A to B thing like everyone wants to think they are. They are not. They're more like they're like a maze, which is why every dungeon took so fucking long. Especially Kanji's 12 fucking floors on the 3rd level pissed me off in the game.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
And it's like, and definitely his dungeon and Visei's dungeon are just the most uncomfortable to go through because they're just very sexualized.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
especially Rize's. In the dungeon itself,
It's
every
themed
tile,
after a strip club.
it's named after a strip club, but it's also every tile has an eye on it because she's being watched from every
Oh.
angle.
She's in the public eye.
She's in the public eye, so
Right,
she can't be her true self ever. So trying to be her true self coming out on the TV, it's all like a nice little thing of like how do idols really feel about being in the public eye and then
Right.
retiring, right? It's a good little social arc.
Mm-hmm.
For I guess might as well just like go into the social arc since I'm doing it now.
Oh, yeah,
Let's-
I do have the list of social links pulled up, so I was going to talk about like how some of them are different compared to.
Yeah, here's where my autism comes in because I feel like I can explain a little.
Say Yosuke's is pretty much the same.
Yeah, Yosuke's is the same.
Yukiko's pretty much the same. It's like that one ends with the telling her the
Same-
reporters to fuck off.
Yeah.
Sorry, same as the game. Right?
Yeah, same as the game.
Okay.
Yosuke's is that you guys just play punch out until you guys get tired.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
okay.
he learns. It's like, a lot of these deal with grief and identity.
Yes.
Yeah, I really
Like-
like that. I really thought that was good in the anime.
Yeah, it's like a lot of Yosuke's was dealing with the grief of Saki being one of the first ones to die because
Right,
he
right.
he was in love with her, and like even though she didn't reciprocate it, he still
Yeah,
misses
he's
her.
never he's never bitter at her that his feelings were never reciprocated.
Yeah, he's just upset that she died.
Yeah, which good for him. Good for him.
And then
I
who's
think
next?
Yukiko's like hers was more just it's like she was feeling like she wanted to leave Inaba because she felt the pressure of having to take over the inn, and then at the very end she realizes that everyone in the inn cares about her, so she wouldn't just be able to leave them like that.
Right.
Which kind of reflects like in game what the abilities that they get. Because Yosuke's is all about running away. Like, his abilities
Like-
guarantee you
Yeah,
that you can
he-
leave battle.
It's
And,
like he has a
leave the dungeon.
special ability that can help you escape a battle.
Escape the battle and escape the dungeon.
Oh
So-
yeah.
But I always kind of forgot those because those were actually trash, and you always had like items being fucking thrown at you that could kick you out, so it didn't really matter.
Right.
Yukiko had had fire abilities, which is because her being strong in magic is fucking baller.
Yeah, apparently Yukiko has like the best magic stat in the entire series.
Of the supporting characters, hers is the
Oh,
highest.
okay.
And Kanji's
But,
we just talked about Kanji.
but back with Yukiko real quick. I'm sorry. She also gives you the death, like the darkness spells, because she wants to leave. So she wants to put everything behind her in a dark curtain. But then you realize she doesn't really want to. So then you get like healing spells.
Gotcha. See, for me, folks, this is just like that Joe Rogan meme, just the eyes wide open. It's like, whoa, there's a lot going on in this in Persona 4 beyond see, I feel
beyond
like
the anime, yeah.
I feel like I'm such a rare bird in that way. Not even like in a braggadocious sense, just in in just such a sense that how many people experience Persona, any of the Persona games, through their anime adaptations first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, I really like all of these different. Can I say something about the characters really quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Before we go to the rest of the rundown.
Right. Someone's getting run down by me. I think you know who it is. So I want to say real quick first, Kanji is my favorite character.
Yeah, he's my best boy too.
Yeah.
And two, while I think the characters are actually better developed in Persona 4 than they are in Persona 5, they don't, and please don't hate me for this, but I think they don't stand out. The characters in Persona 4 don't stand out as much as they do in Persona 5.
Yeah. I feel like Persona 5 had a lot of iconic character designs.
A lot of iconic character designs, a lot of iconic character moments. Now, I want to say, I do like you as a character. I think Johnny Young Bosch plays him brilliantly. Probably gives one of the funniest performances of his career playing you in Persona 4. And all the other voice actors do a great job portraying these characters. The problem is that they kind of, I feel like a lot of them don't get a lot of cool moments after sort of their introduction. Whereas in Persona 5, they get all of these, like, cool, badass, like, hero moments and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they don't get any hero moments in Persona 4. It's just kind of like, I don't know, they kind of just fade a little bit. That's
like,
my take.
after they have their big introduction, they're just part of the team.
I just gotta remember, they never really showed the beach things, did they?
We'll probably have to show
wait.
Wade the beach scene later.
Yes. So they went to the beach at the end of the summer.
And there's just a hilarious moment with all of them.
Oh,
that
this is
I was
in the
hope-
game.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was
Okay.
hoping they would have adapted it.
They
But,
did not. They did not,
so
and it made me sad.
We'll show Wade later.
Yes, we will.
And it's not like there's, like, I don't think there's any more main characters in Persona 4 than there are in 5.
No, it's about the same.
Yeah, keep it. And they
Eight.
have an equal gender ratio.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, equal gender ratio, equal
That's
number.
why now fun fact, Naoto was supposed to actually be a boy,
And they were gonna make Teddy a girl.
and then they
Oh.
flipped.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, I think once they decided that they were gonna have Naoto be a girl, just have the gender social commentary too. They flipped Teddy to be a boy, just to have an equal gender ratio.
And it's not like these characters cease being interesting after they get introduced. No, they remain interesting. It's just I wanted, like, kind of more of what, like, Persona 5 did, like, with these characters. Like, give them, like, a lot of, like, really cool, like, kick-ass moments and stuff. I just wish Persona 4 had more of that. But that's kind of a nitpick on my part.
I don't know. They gave Kanji a fucking badass moment in Naoto's palace or dungeon.
Yeah.
Kanji just being the level-headed one while everyone's trying to save Naoto.
Oh.
And he's
And
like,
it's
you know
like,
what?
nope,
Let her go through it.
Yeah, we all had to go through this too.
Dude, we're
That
just
she
gonna
needs
kick
it.
ass and take name and just make sure she survives.
That's just my own personal, like, hang-up. I still think that, all in all, Persona 4 works better than Persona 5. And on that note, can we talk about the villain of Persona 4? Please?
Yeah, we'll get to the-
Let you have your moment.
yeah. Have your moment.
Okay, so,
Spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it, but I think we kind of spoiled it already.
Yeah, if you've seen Persona 4 memes, you probably know who we're talking about.
So, when I started watching this show, there's a character who follows around
The uncle?
Yu's uncle. Excuse me. This character is named Adachi, and he's like a total, like, fucking Jar Jar Binks ass motherfucker who
Just detective who just sucks at his job.
sucks at his job.
That the uncle's constantly just beating him up. Like, you're supposed to do this, Adachi, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. Which is like, why the... what's the uncle's name again?
Dojima.
Yeah, it's like, Dojima, why the fuck do you keep this guy around? And then, episode 24 of the anime, it all fucking flipped. They saw me over here on this couch.
Yeah, once the big reveal happened,
He wasn't on the couch. He wasn't on the couch. He was standing.
Yeah, when it all started to
It
flip.
just looks like that one meme with the guy with his head on his hands gasping.
Yeah, it was like Ice Cube in the War of the Worlds movie. It's you. that fucking scene, because Adachi threw me for a loop in the sense that, like, it turned out that he was the fucking villain. What the fuck? Look,
Yeah,
like,
he killed the first two victims.
yes, and he's been, like, manipulating everyone the whole time, and it's been just behind the scenes. And then I try to let the show play out, and he's got, like, this, villain persona. He's got this villain, like, thing.
It is a persona.
Yeah, villain
Yeah,
persona
it's-
going on.
It actually is a mirror of the protagonist's persona.
Right, and it's like, you're waiting to figure out, what the fuck? Why are you like this? And it turns out that basically he's, like, just a misogynist and bored.
Yeah.
Is basically the...
He got sent to the small town because he fired his service weapon. And now he's just mad about that, so he started watching a lot of TV, got a crush on that one reporter, and then once he got caught having sex, he just went over to her. It's like, it's not true, isn't it? You fucking bitch! And threw her into the TV.
Right, which instead of, what would normally happen, she ended up in the TV world.
Yeah. And then he tried to assault that high school girl, and when she slapped him...
That was cool, wasn't it?
And then he just fucking yeeked her in the TV.
Okay.
And then the kid who tried to...
Yeah, Namatame called in and tried... Namatame figured out that people who are on the TV die, and then Adachi was the one who picked up the phone there, said, like, hey, if you want to save them, throw them into the TV.
Right.
And then Mitsuo.
And
Yeah.
and I told them this, that like, okay guys, in terms of villains, Akechi absolutely clears this corny ass motherfucker. Like, it's not even close.
Yeah, it's like, this is why Adachi is one of the biggest Persona memes, just putting Adachi's character sprite and everything, just because he's just a goofy-ass motherfucker.
He's a goofy motherfucker who deserves, like, who gets no respect and deserves no respect.
You know, the funny thing is, if you look up his beta, what he looks like, what they were trying to do through, he had a bowl cut with like a very noticeable split on the front of his head. he was supposed to look like a bowl cut motherfucker with like one of those like weird ass splits at the top.
Oh my god.
Like, so you know how my hair kind of flips up?
Yeah, yeah.
It was like bowl around, but it was like an inch shorter in like a part in the center.
Oh my god.
So he would look even more goofy.
Someone should give Adachi a flat top fade.
At least I'm gonna take some respect.
Oh yeah, do you want to go over the characters?
Yeah, we want to know the characters because the rest of the characters are kind of interesting, and Adachi's actually has a social link too. We can actually talk about.
So we have Chie.
Chie.
In fact, Chie's just pretty much the same in the anime, where she kind of ends with her beating up the bullies. Well, threatening to beat up the bullies, but they just kind of run away, and she realizes her true worth and that she wants to protect Yukiko, even though Yukiko doesn't really need protecting.
And then she wants to protect other people, like trying to. Like in the game, she says she wants to be a police officer to protect other people. And then if you want to romance her, you just basically tell her to watch out for herself, and then she just becomes like just goes into like
Lovey-dovey mode.
Lovey-dovey mode.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't think that people would actually watch out for her.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, fun fact: Erin Fitzgerald, her voice actress, has confirmed her Planet FunkCon this year.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. So
Chie is gonna be at
Planet FunkCon.
Oh, cool.
So we might be able to meet her this year.
That'd be awesome. If she hosts a panel, I'm there. I'd love to talk to her about Persona 4.
And then Kanji's.
We already talked about.
Kanji's we already talked about.
Though the weird thing about the anime is that his whole like knitting the dolls for the little boy was part of his social link route. Like that wasn't explained before you met him.
Yeah, that was a little flip because how you met the boy was he was the one who got hit his head. So his mom took him to the hospital, and then the kid meets up, but they kind of flipped it in the anime, but it still kind of worked.
He was looking for a little doll that his friend gave him that he lost, and then Kanji's like, "Shut up, I'll make you a new one."
Oh, yeah, I remember
Then
that
he makes
scene.
like a perfect little doll for the boy. He's like, "Can you make dolls for all these other people too?" It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, don't call me an old man, but okay.
That's why I like Kanji, because he's such a good dude.
Oh yeah, whenever you talk about Kanji, you post that one Family Guy clip, Kenneth the mailroom guy.
Yeah,
like,
Kenneth the mailroom badass.
Yeah, like that guy's such a badass. Like, hey, that badass donates half his paycheck to orphans with diseases.
Because that's Kanji.
Yeah.
That's like Kanji in a nutshell right there.
Yeah.
Then
And
we
then
have
Rise.
where his whole thing is like, I'm retiring from show business. I hate being in the public eye.
Yeah.
And then she finds out her rivals become the new version of her.
And then she goes back in.
Yeah, her whole social link ends with her deciding to go back into show business, and then she actually gets cameos in Persona 5, or when you're in
I
the
want to show him a video later tonight.
when you're in the subway stations, you see posters of her.
Yeah, like Rise and Noriko was her name?
Which one?
The one who runs the inn.
Oh, Yukiko.
Yukiko. Rise and Yukiko, they did not really develop them much in the anime.
They did a better job in the game with those two.
I'm sure they did. I'm just saying.
I mean, I feel like we just kind of ignore Rise because she's such a simp for the protagonist.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I kind of got a bit of that.
It's like pretty much as soon as she joins the group, she's just clinging on to the protagonist.
Oh, that's funny.
We try to be gone thought, but it doesn't exactly work.
Yeah, maybe on our next New Game Plus, we'll try to max level her.
Max level, but I'm not going to date her.
Yeah, same.
And then,
yeah, I know you insist on dating Naoto.
2 for the price of 1 with that one, actually.
Yeah, Naoto's your best girl.
Correct.
I mean, I really like Naoto.
Yep.
I thought they did a lot with her. Oh, go ahead.
And I know you really like Romy Park characters.
Oh, I love Romy Park
Yeah.
characters.
And Romy Park plays Naoto in the Japanese version.
That's right. Can we talk about Teddy?
Oh yeah, Teddy's
Teddy,
just kind of,
Teddy is
he's one of the ones that automatically levels up.
He is the only automatic Link
Okay.
in the game.
I meant more like, how do you guys feel about him as a character?
I mean, definitely better than Morgana, but
I'd agree with
That's the
that.
bad thing, because we can only compare Teddy to Morgana because they're both the mascot characters in this one.
Is there not a mascot in Persona 3?
I think it's Koromaru.
Yeah,
he's
the
just a
pupper.
dog.
He's a
that's-
pupper.
He's just a regular dog that has a persona.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's automatically the best one, even though we haven't played Persona 3.
He is the pupper. He is good boy. But
Cool stuff.
But for Teddy as an individual character, anime versus game, he isn't as horny in the game.
Yeah, and he doesn't make as many bear puns.
I think they were overcompensating for the scenes they couldn't exactly show in the game, though.
Yeah, like there is a scene in the game where they establish that when Yukiko finds something funny, she'll just go on a whole giggle fit that can't really be called for a while.
Okay.
And then Teddy makes a bear pun around her. She goes, "Was that supposed to be funny?"
Oh,
and
to,
walks
like,
away.
to break the giggle.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not
to
to break the giggle thing, but she doesn't laugh at it because it's a Teddy pun. She's not really that used to Teddy yet.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
And the only time she does laugh at a Teddy pun is when she's drunk off vibes.
And again, like, because I experienced Morgana through the Persona 5 anime rather than the game, I don't have the same visceral, like, reaction.
Morgana's not nearly as mean in the anime.
Like, as far as Magician Confidant scale, worst one.
But as for Teddy in the anime, I mean, I didn't really, like,
Especially
I didn't really dislike him all that much, to be honest. Like, I thought he was okay. Like, I mean, I thought the bear pun. I think they scaled back the bear puns in like the second half of the series.
they did, yeah.
But I didn't. I guess I'm kind of neutral on Teddy in the same way that I was sort of neutral on Morgana.
Yeah, like he's not my favorite character of the bunch, but he's like none of these characters are really hateable by any means.
Yeah, like there's exactly.
Except for Adachi, but Adachi also has the meme potential too.
Yeah, Adachi is actually a pretty funny meme.
Yeah.
Like just scrolling on Instagram a little bit, I saw so many different.
Saw Adachi's face so many times.
Yeah, it was funny. It is funny. But yeah. So that excuse me. We do need to talk about Nonoka.
Oh, Nanako.
Okay. I
Yeah.
need to get my A's and O's right.
Yeah.
Nanako.
Nanako's route was kind of the same there,
Yeah.
where it's like your whole route's just kind of becoming friends with her and helping her, like
Hers is
help just figure out why her dad isn't home much.
Yeah.
Naniko's entire route is trying to figure out how to explain very adult things to a child.
And I thought they did it well in the anime. I obviously, again, I can't
Yeah, it's
speak
like they
to it.
do dedicate an entire episode to the Nanako and Dojima.
Yeah, that fucking almost broke me.
That was good. That was good. That was very, very good. And I thought it had a very satisfying resolution until I thought it didn't, and then it did again. So we were okay.
Yeah. I would say the Dojima half of that, most of that you can't really get unless you do a New Game Plus.
Oh yeah, because you need to like max out your understanding.
Understanding for Namiko and courage for Dojima.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, not really max out. You need to get enough to where you can actually tell me he's a fucking bitch.
And it's also kind of like Persona 5 too, where you have like the 5 social stats and got to do like various things to max those out, and it doesn't tell you how much you need to do to unlock each one.
Can we
So
please
you're
get
sort of-
that for Revival, where you tell me how many fucking things I need to do for that?
So
Also, tell me where the fucking bug catching net is, because I don't know where the
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
that is.
there's a whole bug catching mini game too to get like bait to fish with, and we've barely done the fishing part because we don't know how to get bugs.
right. So in comparing characters, Dojima I think is most comparable to Sojiro
Yes.
Yeah.
in Persona 5. I like both characters pretty much the same. I think they both go through similar arcs, but in different ways.
Like, if we're comparing dads here, I probably do have to say Sojiro's probably the better dad. But
Yeah.
Dojima's just going through a lot of hardships.
But Dojima learns to be better.
Yes.
It's like he thinks like catching his wife's killer would be best for Nanako, even though Nanako just wants her dad around.
Yeah. And I think they have a really good resolution to that, to that whole conflict. And I really like that about Persona 4. That said, alright, so where do I stand with the rest of Persona 4?
I mean, the rest of the. I mean, I'll probably summarize the rest of the confidant routes.
Oh, yeah,
Most
here.
of them.
Do you want my list pulled up?
Yeah,
here?
sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
this is
I'll go-
beyond
was
my
next
ability to review.
Yeah. So I'll go through the rest of them before we get distracted for anything else. Naoto's is in the game. Naoto goes through one of her dad grandpa's.
Yeah, she lives with her grandpa.
Yeah, she lives with her grandpa in an estate, like big rich people estate.
Sure.
And
Her grandpa sets up a little quest for her with various detective cards and stuff. Where it's like each quest she goes on, she finds a little detective tool she made when she was a little kid, and eventually reveals helps her discover why she became a detective.
Okay,
Yes.
fair enough.
That's exactly what happens. The penultimate one is that for her thing, you can also tell her that hey, it's like her grandpa's assistant that does all the actual legwork for it.
Yeah.
And then he pulls out like a fake knife that Naoto made, and you think it's a real knife.
And you can throw yourself in front of the knife, and she tells you you're an idiot, but they tell her that you just wanted to protect her, and that opens up the romance option.
Yep.
And then also when you romance her, you can tell her to speak in a higher voice.
And she'll use her more feminine voice in the dungeons from then on.
Oh, I couldn't romance Naoto.
That's Kanji's girl.
I ship her too hard with Kanji, man.
Same.
Yeah, I know you would. I know you don't have that same sense of honor, but
Yeah, he ships Kanji and Yukiko.
There's multiple people like to say that Kanji in the at the end of the first class trip.
yeah.
When they get and
Kanji they go into the river and Kanji has a nosebleed. People say that's because he was looking at the male characters, but it's because he didn't want to look at the female characters because he saw boobs for the first time or something like that. And
Sure.
and he just got a nosebleed because teenagers find boobs attractive, whatever.
he's a bi king.
Yeah, he's a bi king. And
Why not? You know?
And that's why I say Yukiko because why not?
Yeah.
Ibihara,
She's pretty much the same.
essentially the same,
Wait,
but
who?
The girl from the very beginning, where the basketball boy has a crush on Chie, so she tries to kill herself.
Oh, the bitchy rich girl?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck her.
Yeah, it's pretty
Can we
much the
move
same
on?
one.
give me a second.
You become friends with her by ditching class with her, and then she.
No, I don't want to become friends with her.
Well, there's an option to where you don't actually have to do that fake dating thing. In the game, they kind of did it because they want to do comedic stuff with it. But
Look,
the anime did. But the game is like I chose them not to do that part and
Yeah.
to save myself a fucking headache.
okay.
And the fake dating thing also seems just kind of unhealthy with after she threatens to kill herself if you don't date her.
Look,
Yeah.
Adachi is top tier in characters that I hate from this game, no matter what. But she's not doing herself any favors.
And Ebihara is also one where we had to pull up the guide for her social link because she's the only one where if you say the wrong thing, you can knock the link back a few links.
okay.
At least in Golden, but in 4 you can knock back Naoto's. There's a certain point where you say just do it yourself, and then she gets really angry at you. So you reverse her link.
All right.
I can't bring myself to be mean to Naoto.
Yeah.
Because she's the best girl.
Yeah, Ebihara is kind of the same in the end.
Alright, so the Sun Link had 2 options.
Yeah, you could either do the drama club or the concert band.
Correct.
Concert band is where we got the trombone girl. Right?
Correct.
Yep.
And in the background of that, where they start making fun of the voice
The
acting
thing
stuff.
is that the trombone girl, she isn't very good, and she knows it, but she just wants to play.
Oh yeah.
So you just help her become more confident.
Mm-hmm.
And then Drama Club
The
is...
drama club
Yeah,
is
that's actually the one we maxed out on our last playthrough.
Was there anyone from the drama club in the anime?
I think
Yes,
she had a
she-
background appearance.
She
in
was
the,
in like 30 seconds. So you know during the
they were having the school play, and the
Yes.
basketball boy was on stage, and
so when I had that scene with you and I had that girl in the background.
Yes,
With that
yes,
weird ass
yes.
forehead. Yeah, that was Yumi.
That's it. That's
yes,
all we get of her.
yeah. Because I guess the anime wanted to go with the band kid.
and she has an emotional route where you first meet her in the drama club, and she's like the star actress, but then she lives with her mom because her dad just cheated on her mom and walked out of the family, but then she
And then
finds out her dad's in the hospital on his deathbed, and
Oh.
then
So-
the mom just up and leaves the house to go sit by his side the whole time, and she's just dealing with that fact.
Oh man.
It's like-
the mom instantly forgives the dad, by the way,
oh.
And Yumi's
okay.
just trying not to forgive him.
but does in the end.
Okay, I get why they had to cut down a lot of these social, because it's like social links, from what it sounds like, are sort of like these side quests, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but I think they cut down on the more lengthy ones.
Well, because if you tried to incorporate these into, I'm thinking about this from like the perspective of someone trying to adapt this story.
It's like trying to adapt a story and not make it like 100 fucking episodes.
Yeah. The only way you could do that is really focus like on its like
that's-
basic form of you like dealing with the
And I also think people like
TV
this.
world.
I think the people like the way this one, but that 4 did their social links because 4's felt more in flow. With 5,
Yes,
with
yes.
5 they felt like an abrupt break.
I would agree.
Yeah,
I would
that's
agree
like
with
it
that.
always feels like if you want to make a faithful Persona adaptation, our playthroughs have been 100 hours, like well over 100-hour save files.
The first one was 72, and this one's approaching 135.
135 to...
So essentially, this one's an additional like 60 odd something, 63 hours.
Yeah.
And that would be... Hold up. That would be if you broke all of those hours down into an...
Like 20-something minute episodes.
So probably like,
300.
yeah. So about Fairy Tale length.
Yeah, right? And I get it. I get that you have to make sacrifices in that. I'm just saying that, like, I'm glad that they didn't incorporate every social link because it just would have been impossible to do all that.
All right, the next one the next one they have on this list, I'm just going to move on. The next
I was just about to say, if you want to romance Yumi, Yumi's like one of the few ones that actually makes you feel bad for rejecting her.
I didn't
because
feel bad.
it's like she well, at least when Shafrillis ranked all of them, he said Yumi's was like the saddest one because it's like she faces away from you and says she loves you, and then said if you don't accept them, just leave right now, so I don't have to
Okay,
face
so
you.
this might be me with my drama kid experience, but I knew they were over fucking reactive. So it
Yeah,
kind of just like brushed off and like, okay, you dumb bitch, I'm just gonna
and-
walk away.
Okay.
Shafrillis also admitted that he ranked Yumi up really high because he was a drama kid too.
Who could have
There was
fucking known?
No, there's no difference between drama kids. Me being able to do drama kid drama is like, okay, I don't really fucking care. Do your shit. I ain't gonna have a touch of the top of the fucking pole. Okay, so the next one they have on this list is Marie, which is the Aeon social link, which
And
is
she's from Persona 4 Golden,
which
so
we'll watch, which
later,
is my pick
so-
after we get
Okay.
to
so
the new
we
year.
can skip her for now.
Skip her for now. Then we have Margaret, which is the Empress.
And she's kind of like the twins from Persona 5, or their whole thing is just make me a this specific persona that has this ability,
Right.
and then
And
once
I've saved all of them, so that way when
Alright.
we do the next one, we just go fucking through it.
and then she'll flirt with you after you do it.
Yeah, she'll flirt with you, and then at the very end, she gives you a kiss.
Yeah,
And then you fight her, which I haven't done yet because I am just...
yeah. We'll fight her on the next New Game Plus.
Yeah, because I don't have any personas or strength to do
Yeah,
that.
and we need to fight her to make Izanagi no Okami.
Yes.
Like, I always have to I have to stop myself from saying Izanami no Okami Pikoro.
Yes.
So just so used to that from 5. And also, I'm just stalling for time now because Wade just went to the bathroom, and I think I feel like we need him to explain this stuff
Yeah.
too.
I will say, if we want to do a little pause while Wade's in the restroom, I will say that the personas themselves between them is actually more of a chore to get in 4 than 5. I know
Yeah.
Golden's just
Yeah,
based on the PS2
yeah,
version,
I
which
know on-
everything's harder in that anyway because older systems and older
On your new
RPGs.
game plus, when you did the twins, you were just bam, 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 just getting them all done.
because they instantly registered. If you don't do a new version of that persona, then you're just like you're set to go. In 4, you have to make sure you register. You have to leave the Velvet Room and come back and register the fucking shit. Because I did that. I made that mistake with the Ares persona when I had to redo some other things. It was just a bad time.
Don't worry, we were just stalling for time. We didn't talk about anything really new.
No, it's okay.
We also do just want you here to talk about the social links and stuff.
Well, that's I appreciate that. It's just
Um,
I don't really have much to comment on.
It's
beyond-
no- fine.
We just like telling you about them too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just get your reactions out of this as a kind of an anime only guy.
Okay. I mean, fair enough.
The Fox link that we saw during the summer
Oh yeah,
episodes,
that's another one we still.
I like that one.
We still haven't maxed that one
I
out
still
yet,
haven't
just
maxed
because
out.
it's just fetch quests.
It is fetch quests for the dog, and I fucking
where
know it.
You have to do the fox's requests because he'll just bring you the little wish things from the shrine, and you just find the person who put that in and fulfill their wish because the fox wants more shrine donations.
Okay, and
He
how is
wants
that-
more money.
How is that? Okay,
He's the hermit.
I know,
Arcana,
but
yeah.
that doesn't sound all that different from
Yeah.
the
So
anime.
for in the game, the way they kind of say it is that no one really visits that shrine in the town.
Okay.
So he wants more donations to come in, so he gets more money. So that way, what he can do is just have more money.
And also another game mechanic is that the fox will go into the TV with you, and he can heal your group, and that
He'll
also-
restore spirit power, which is
how
a
you
very key
use
thing.
magic.
Okay.
Magic.
And he'll
So-
if you level up his social link more, he'll give more discounts.
Yes.
See, that's my whole thing. Is like when I watch Persona 5 the anime, and then when I watch Persona 4 the anime, I don't ever know when to critique something because I'm not sure when something is like a legitimate hey, this is a story flaw or anything, or if there's like a game mechanic that actually fills in this story gap that they just couldn't adapt into the screen well.
Yeah.
Though what I will say is that the parts they do change up also do make it a really good story for the anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, the Strength Arcana, which is either Daisuke or Ko.
Yeah, whether you join soccer or basketball. is
I
your
did
sport.
for the few episodes that he was in. I did actually like Daisuke. He was a fun.
They changed his voice though, which pissed me off.
Yeah, it's weird because when I looked up the voice cast, his voice was still listed as the same voice actor.
So
David Vincent,
so
who's
he-
also the narrator of JoJo.
Oh,
so he just changed it up like a bitch then. Okay.
Yeah, which is they kind of did change Ko's up because in the anime it's Ko that he goes with, and who's the basketball boy, and they never really bring up his story where his story is that he's the son of a rich family, but the rich family adopted him just to have an heir because they didn't have children of their own.
And then
So-
they have a baby girl.
Yeah, so now he's just struggling with the fact that his family doesn't really need him anymore.
oh, yeah.
And then they finish it up as like he actually asks his family, "Do you need me anymore?"
And they still do love him.
They're like, "You
Oh.
dumbass, we do need you. We love you. Be whatever you
Yeah,
want."
you've been our son for like, so many years.
Sure.
And
I
then
get
in the end, he decides that he wants to travel abroad.
Okay.
and
And then Daisuke's was if you join the soccer team, and it's like so. Thing is that he's just dense around women, but
basically
that's
kanji, but not.
yeah,
the
you
choice.
guys told me about Daisuke's thing with
that-
women.
is that he
That was hilarious.
he had a girlfriend in middle school, and that just blew up horribly. So then he just doesn't really like women much. But then eventually they patch things up, and then he gets the closure he needs. But
This is
which
in the
that
game, right?
Yeah.
yeah, which there's just a really funny moment where it's like during your summer vacation you can just meet up with people and they just have funny moments where you meet up with the sports boys in Juness while you're hanging out with Nanako, and
Uh-huh.
I think the basketball boy, Ko, he calls Nanako cute, and then Nanako just gets all just blushy and embarrassed, and then Daisuke sees that and says, "Oh, don't worry, Nanako, you're not cute."
Oh.
And then Nanako just gets mad at him. that is just my favorite.
Well, because he doesn't want Nanako to be kind of like,
Doesn't want her to be embarrassed.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
okay.
he
You're
had-
not that cute. She's like, you.
Yeah,
just misread the situation.
Yeah, it's like he always has all his interactions. Like they're never mean. Like they just come off as mean, but he doesn't actually seem like he's not
Sure.
trying.
He's not mean. He's just
dense.
dense.
Sure, I get you.
And then I think we said this in December, back in December when we talked about Naoki's.
Oh, Naoki's, yeah.
Naoki's.
Which I find it weird how they introduced him during the school trip when he doesn't get introduced until like a month later in the game.
Naoki is
Saki's
Saki's
sister.
brother. His
Younger
brother.
brother.
Younger
Yes,
brother, yeah.
That's, yeah, how you meet him is that you get roped into helping the school nurse club, and Naoki was part of the health committee too, so he just kind of comes in just one day. It's like, well, everybody's just kind of like walking on eggshells around him because his sister just died.
Because they assume he's a certain way
Yeah.
to grieve his sister.
Right.
And then
yeah.
it's like he just walks in and says, "Oh, you hang out with Yosuke? I hate you." And then you hang out with him again, and he just apologizes, like "Sorry, I didn't really mean that." And then you just
Right.
hang
Yeah.
out.
That was in the anime, and I thought it was strange at first, but I got it.
That was one of the ones where I think they kind of rushed it
Yeah.
before, but
It's
then
like you just
again,
keep hanging out with him more and just help him just get
process. You help him process, essentially, is what happens.
yeah, and it's like dealing with like people telling him that he's not grieving right.
Right. Yeah.
It's and it's like dealing with how he should deal with just everyone just not treating him the same.
Yeah. I thought.
Then it eventually culminates with him just taking you out to where his sister's body was found and just letting it all out.
Oh yeah, that wasn't something that was in the.
No, it was.
It was in the.
There was also another one at the end where he kind of realizes that he actually starts grieving his sister, where they go to the river and he his sister played a joke on him, and now he's like, now the sister's crossed the river and I can't reach her anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
It hurts.
It's also a moment in the Shifrillis video that almost made me cry, where like Naoki brings up where his sister used to always steal the cream puffs that he'd buy, and then he says that, "Now I bought some cream puffs and realized they're just sitting there in the fridge," and then Shifrillis made this video about the social links like right after that horrible accident.
Yeah.
And then it's like he brought up that now he's at the grocery store and it's like he just picks up something that he thought his brother would like and then just realizes and puts it back.
Oh wow!
And that just
That's
almost
why I'm
broke
not
me.
ready to watch that video. So, for anyone who doesn't know, Shifrillis did a video about all the different Persona 4 social links.
We've seen the Persona 5 one as a group, but
I love that video. That is hilarious. I love his breakdowns on Persona stuff.
Yeah.
I am not ready to watch his thing about the Persona 4 social
spoiler,
links.
he does put Naoki at number 1, and the reason is heartbreaking.
Right. I won't say it here, but if you know, you know.
Yeah.
And
We probably said it like 5 times already.
Yeah.
Alright, the next two on this list is Naoto and Dojima. They're
Nanako and Dojima.
Nanako and Dojima.
I like them.
In the
they were adapted faithfully.
They were adapted faithfully, especially in the final fight versus that was
I
Amino.
really
it was like
felt
some other
bad.
Sugiri.
Can I just say that I felt bad for the dynamic between Nanako and Dojima, because it's like, Dojima has to work hard for, like, even if he doesn't catch the kill, he's still like the breadwinner for this little girl, right? For his daughter.
Like, he even does say, like, in the game that he was doing, his wife was more of the stay-at-home mom, raising Nanako, so it's like, no, he just realizes now that he's the only one there that he doesn't really know how to raise her.
Right, and, which, that's interesting to hear.
And then he just sees his wife's face on her, so it's hard to deal with.
Yeah, but the thing is, they don't make Dojima, I'm saying that right, Dojima?
Yeah.
They don't make Dojima like like insufferable, like someone like Sai from Persona 5, right?
Yeah.
Like
Where like he never really lashes out at Nanako like Sai did at Makoto.
Sai made me hate her with like how she treated Makoto.
Yeah.
But in Persona 4, I thought Dojima and Nanako's dynamic was not rage-inducing, it was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Because you saw a dad who wanted to connect with his daughter. You saw a
it's
daughter
like
who just wanted her dad. And
Yeah, it's like they don't really know how to connect, really.
yeah, but they learn. They learn, and again, I'm talking about the anime here. In the game, I'm sure it's different.
And also in the game, it is the same where it's like the penultimate moment of Dojima's route is that he brings the cake home and says, "This is the day we finally become a family." And Nanako says, "Weren't we before?"
Yeah. I am.
That is one of the sad but funny moments.
You know, yeah, no, definitely. I really love the moment at the gravel bar where on the river where
At the riverbank.
yeah, the riverbank where Nanako is sitting on like this gravel bar.
Yeah, so that's where like one of her big memories of her mom was going to the riverbank.
Yeah, and according to Steven, there's a moment where Dojima and you are standing there together.
Oh yeah, that's the big moment of Nanako's social link where she runs away to there.
And then apparently you're supposed to pick like the mean dialogue on
And so Dojima just
Yeah.
be a man. You're the one she needs to see right now.
Yeah, so in the game, there were several moments like that. There's one where you can tell that he's being a coward by running away from his daughter because he realizes that Nanako's looking a lot more like his wife used to do.
Yeah,
Used to look, and he can't exactly look at her. And he's like, "So you're being a coward."
yeah. And I've seen scenes like that in movies before, where it's like, look, where it's like the mentor character will talk to like one of the parents, and the parent will be like, "My son or daughter needs you right now," and then the mentor will be like, "She doesn't need me. She needs you right now." It's that sort of moment, and I thought they pulled it off really, really well. And there wasn't in the anime, again, not speaking from the game, but in the anime there wasn't like a big like emotional like loud crying scene. It was a good like tasteful like makeup scene.
Yeah.
It shattered me.
Yeah.
It was good. It was really, really good. It was really effective.
Yeah. And then so
we probably shouldn't talk about Adachi's social link until we watch the Golden anime because Steven wants to watch the Persona 4 Golden anime after this.
Right.
When it's his turn to pick again, so...
Well, no, the Golden anime only focuses on Marie. We can talk about Adachi's.
Oh, okay. So, Adachi has a whole social link in Persona 4 Golden that you need to do to unlock the true ending, where it's kind of just hanging out with Adachi, probably not really a lot, really story-focused. But
I don't want to hang out with Adachi, but continue.
Yeah,
well, before you learn, he's he's an absolute massive cunt.
Which...
Oh.
His ends at level 6.
Yes, level 6.
You don't have to get him to level 10. It just stops at level 6. And then when you find out that he is the killer, you have an option to meet him at the dungeon alone, like that creepy room.
Like in the anime where they said he's a brainiac.
Yeah.
That was part of the social link.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Where it's like you'll just have a whole confrontation with him, and it's like he does shoot at you, but he just barely misses and says, "Next time I won't miss."
Oh, okay.
He's a lot more closed off in the game, and then
so he's
and then
not. Hold up. So he's not as much of an open goofball.
Oh,
like,
he
is a
is.
goofball, but like you kind of see especially on the New Game Plus, you see the little hints of it where it's like at the very beginning when they start, it's like at Junes talking about the killer and stuff, and like you'll just see him walk by and he'll just go, "Things are finally interesting around here," and then leave.
Oh,
and,
okay.
And also you just notice him he's constantly telling you about the police's actions.
Okay. Yeah,
because he's trying to throw you off the case of him.
Yeah, he'll just suddenly just talk about the police's movements. Like, oops, now I said too much.
Okay, because I didn't. Because again, I don't know what it was like for you guys in the games. What I'm saying that in the anime, I never suspected Adachi.
Yeah, I just thought he was just the idiot comic relief character.
I thought, I was put off by him, but not in the sense of like him being a villain, just by him being a fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
Which I guess now was like calculated and everything.
Which actually a fun thing the game puts in is that his arcana at the very beginning is the Jester, but once you max him out and he suddenly reveals himself to be evil, it flips to being the Hunger, which in the Japanese version it's actually called the Lusts.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, yeah,
that makes sense.
Because when you do Jester, it looks exactly like yours.
It
looks exactly like the Fool Arcana.
Okay.
And it looked exactly like that, but you can tell something's just a little bit off. And then when you get to the Hunger Arcana, you can see, oh, it's like that.
Oh.
Which it actually is kind of foretold by the protagonist and Adachi are voiced by the same voice actor, which you can't really tell much in the game because Yu never really talks.
Right.
Which they had to put Johnny Yongbosch to really do another voice in the anime because the protagonist actually talks.
Okay, yeah, here's my little bit of a rant. So
do that rant. I need to go.
Yeah. So for the first half of Persona 4, they had him do like a more I can't say Itachi because I just realized that's a different voice. But they had him do like more of like a deeper voice for Yu, and then they had Adachi do his Koizumi voice. But then they kind of switched it up in the middle because they realized, hey, Yu is like high school kid. He should have the higher voice, and then Adachi should have like a more shaky voice because he's a bumbling fucking idiot.
Uh-huh.
Doing that halfway through kind of threw me because I'm like, I know how it ended, but it was just like that's a little off for them to throw in the middle of the game. But because of all the other changes they had to make in the middle of the show, they were like, again, it kind of felt like natural. Because at that point, when Adachi started changing voices, that's when it went from Troy Baker to Matt Mercer for Kaji.
Right. Yeah, and in as far as like, again, in as far as Adachi went, I thought that the twist was brilliantly executed.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was really, really well done because there wasn't a lot of breadcrumbing.
Nope.
Like, and again, correct me if you saw more breadcrumbs pre-playing Persona 4, but like thinking back on Adachi's actions, I just thought he was kind of a fucking dumbass. I didn't really see a whole lot of like, like I said, breadcrumbs being laid out in terms of like this being a mystery that you were supposed to unravel.
I mean, in the 4 kind of the anime kind of actually did play to the game pretty well. So
okay,
the exact amount of breadcrumbing you kind of expect from the anime is kind of what they did for the.
Okay, that's fair. Hannah, just to explain, we're talking about like
the Adachi clues.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't really see a lot of clues being laid out for Adachi.
Yeah, that's why I just feel like if I wasn't already pre-spoiled by just seeing Adachi memes while I was looking up Persona 5 memes, because like all the Persona meme pages just put like every game into their memes.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
it's like if I wasn't already like pre-spoiled by that, I probably wouldn't have really guessed Adachi.
So can I say that I had seen certain meme pages that have used Adachi's face as like a as like a profile picture. I didn't think that was because Adachi was a villain. I just thought that
he was just goofy.
He was just goofy. Like I didn't have any other like sort of frame of reference there.
Yeah, I'm gonna speedrun the rest of these. The other summer social links here. Sayako Urihara, which also reminds me of Ayumu Urihara.
Oh,
yeah.
My joke is that they're related.
Yeah, she's voiced by Wendy Lee, and she's the nurse that she starts off the social link by flirting with you, but then it turns out that she was sent to this hospital because she got kicked out of the other hospital for fucking the boss.
Yeah.
fucking the boss doctor, and then
Oh
like
dear.
now her whole thing is just she discovers why she wanted to be a nurse in the first place, and then at the very end of her link, she just leaves.
She goes to Africa.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. At the very end of the, it's like
So
when
basic
you're
white
saying
girl missionary
when
shit.
you're saying goodbye to everyone, you go to the hospital. It's like, I wonder where she went, and then you hear the nurses talk about, did you know Sayoko just went to Africa?
The self-discovery of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Pretty much. It is really just nurse does not know why she forgets why she became a nurse, becomes a nurse.
I thought that was a good arc, though.
It
in
was,
the
it was a good
anime.
arc. Yeah, it was a good arc in the anime,
Yeah.
but
I remember Shifrilus put this kind of near the bottom of his social links because, like, imagine a social link that just fucking up and leaves at the very end.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, I think he just put her at the bottom just because she's just easy to forget about.
I'll watch that social link video, but only up until the first because I'm not ready to hear Shafe talk about that. But all the other ones, because like when he does the disappointment in the game, like he got
Disappointment in the game of life.
which real quick, who
Yeah.
did he put at the bottom?
Teddy, I believe.
Teddy,
Just because he hates the automatic
his
ones.
rules automatic are garbage.
Wait, why did he? Why
Because
is it?
he hates automatic social links. He wants to work for it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair.
Then we go to Hisano Kurata.
Where
she's
she's the
the
old woman that, where her role in the game is that you meet her at level 4 of the hospital, the nurse one, and she introduces herself by saying that she is death.
Oh,
But the thing is that she fell in love with her husband, but
Her
then her
husband- her
husband
husband-
developed dementia, so she started wishing for him to die. And then when he did die, she felt super guilty about it, and now she's dealing with that.
oh.
yeah.
So then you just have to help her realize that she truly did love him and that his death wasn't her fault. And then at
They
the end,
kind of cut some of that out.
Yeah,
of the-
yeah, they didn't.
Well,
They
you-
did not adapt her really at all.
Yeah, what you essentially have to do is you have to make sure that you have to help her realize that the dementia changes a person.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
So the person that you fell in love with is still there, but it's just a shell of themselves. So you kind of just have to wait for them
Yeah.
to die.
And
Well,
then
they're
it-
still in there. It's just you gotta. They're not always gonna.
It's just
Yeah.
you have a clock.
yeah, she
Yeah.
was at the very end. Just every time she woke up next to her husband would just smile at her and just say, "Who are you?"
No.
It was that
Yeah, and
horrible.
Then the very end, she says she went to go live with her kids, and that it's like
She
she
really-
realizes she hid herself off from her kids in her grief, and
Yeah.
like her
I
kids
get
are
it.
happy to have her around.
She thought she'd just die in Nineveh, but nope, she moved.
Mm.
And then Erdi Munimi, she's,
Yeah, she's the mom.
She's the stepmom to this kid because
Because apparently that she married her husband, and her
In-
husband waited until the last minute to tell her that he had a kid, and then he fucked off to Hong Kong on a business trip.
for
So
6
now-
months so
Yeah.
far.
And now
Man,
the-
both those two deserve better.
I know.
So yeah, it's like
Was this
when
in
you,
the anime?
yeah,
They-
here's
they-
that little kid when he takes the babysitting job.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the daycare job.
Yes,
Okay.
and then that's the like whenever the mom goes to pick up the kid just starts acting like a brat, and then it's like you just hang out with the mom, and mom just reveals that yeah, I didn't know I was marrying with a kid, and now it's like I'm with the kid and just feel like we can't really be a family, but it makes sense because I'm just some woman that was brought into his life and he doesn't know me.
Now we're both kind of stuck.
and then you basically help heal the divide.
Yeah,
Right,
and
right.
apparently it's like we haven't delved much into this link because we just forget about her. So
Also because I've been trying to get other links and other links kind of fallen for
Okay.
days.
yeah, which apparently the thing is that it's like the kid does break a Featherman. Featherman's like their Ultraman in this world, so he does break some kid's Featherman toy. And,
Oh,
and,
okay,
like
okay.
once he gets a Featherman toy, then he accepts his mom for some reason.
Okay. I know what you're talking. So this was in the anime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
When he
what you're
says
talking-
"damn you, Neo Featherman," because his paychecks are going towards that.
Yes. Yeah. I got you.
All right, and the one that kind of hit me near the end when we're saying goodbye to everyone in the game is Shun Nakajima, who is
Yes.
the kid you tutor.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we
they
talked
give
about him.
more to him. I
Yeah,
liked him in the anime.
The thing is that he's raised by a single mom that just really pushes him to exceed in his classes so he can go to a top university. It's that kind of like Japan educational system thing. And then eventually he just decides it's like there's a test that he isn't really confident in, so he cheats on the test gets caught, and then he gets suspended from school, and then just thinks his life is over. And his mom grounds him.
I like that character in the anime. I just thought it was kind of odd how little they actually did with him.
Yeah.
But I see now that it's like, oh, okay, this was a social link, and they did more with this character.
Yeah. And there also is a really emotional moment where that scene where he does get grounded, and he confides in you like why he did what he did, and then she realizes it's my birthday today. I think Mom forgot.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
the
you-
mom did actually forget.
Yeah, so you call Yosuke.
You
then
call
the-
your friends.
Yeah, so they just bring a cake and just have a birthday party in his room.
And then the last one on that page was just like the automatic ones. We don't need to go through those.
Okay.
And then the very end of Shoes, he decides to make friends at his school, and then decides he wants to join the baseball team.
Yeah, we
And
saw that kid later
And
on.
the most important part of that was he was jealous of the transfer kid who came in and was just instantly smarter and better than him. Which is technically what you do for Yasogami High School, but who cares?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Alright, so through those links and through everything else, Persona 4 ratings, everyone, for the anime?
I give it a very, very high A tier. I give it a
Same.
higher A tier than I give Persona 5, and I'll explain why real quick. Like,
But I'll say my rating. I think it actually pierces S tier for me.
it does pierce S tier. It's a very high A tier for me because I think it does a lot of the stuff that Persona 5 did, but way, way better. It's just there's some certain things about it that keep it back from me, like totally giving it the full S tier. That said, I think that this is, like, if you wanted to get into Persona, if you wanted to be a weirdo like me, who wants to get into Persona through the anime adaptations, I would say this would be the perfect place to start.
Yeah.
So yeah, A tier for me. High A tier for me.
I put high A tier, low S tier for me.
I say it kind of like sits comfortably in the low S tier.
Fair enough.
Alright, so that was our, and I think that was all the anime.
That was our anime.
How
round.
long is this now?
We are now like an hour and a half.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
we kind of did like the dissect 4 on the table. Like Naruto was almost done.
Yeah, we just.
But I will say before we exit 4, Naruto's stuff. If you get Adachi's done before Christmas, because unfortunately for me, I did not get Naruto all the way up. But if you do, for Christmas, she will dress up in the girl's uniform for you,
Aw.
and just saying, like, and she's like, "How do I look?" And you can tell that she looks cute or whatever. And then at the end, where she's for Valentine's Day, she just tells you get to take all of her, and it's really cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
It is very cute. That's why she's best girl.
So
I'll just say one thing, that there is a channel I've been watching lately that does Persona 4 deep dive videos, and it's like the one video where he does a whole comprehensive Persona 4 deep dive is 10 hours long, so we are not as bad as that.
well, there you go. But
There was 100 like fast facts, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
so
And that's the one I showed you yesterday.
So now that we're done with the anime roundup and we give it like mainly like kind of high A tier, low S tier, let's
talk
move
about
on to the
Con
cons.
roundup.
yep, the
Let's move on to
con
our cons.
roundup. Starting off with QuadCon returned to our area. They did a
Wait, which our area?
Peoria.
Yeah.
They did in early November. They did a
It's that same mall in Peoria that
Yep,
they usually go to.
Northwoods Mall. They did a convention there. Yeah. Well, what did you guys think of it?
I remember I bought a Nagato figure there.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah, and I bought Magic the Gathering cards because I'm a fucking nerd.
Could you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, because I'm a nerd and I found some good cards for Hannah and for me, kind of cheap. My budget was $50. The cards came out to $53, so I'm like, okay, fuck, it's only $3 over my budget, and
Yeah,
I bought
you
them.
bought a really expensive card.
Uh,
A card that was like $30.
yeah,
Yeah, but it was a card you said you really needed.
yeah. It was one of the. It was like one of those I just made one of my. Okay, for the MTG nerds in the crowd here, I played Kaikar and I put Sensei Divining Top in Kaikar, which can lead to an infinite combo where you just like draw, where you can draw for playing a spell and then you then you just look at the top card over and over and over again and get an infinite spell count, and then do what is it? It's not Pyro Blast. It's those who will know will put it in the comments. But it's the one that's like a 2 mana sorcery that's like a storm where you can do 1 damage to any target. Yeah, I have that in my deck. Also, fun fact, I have the one that resets the game on damage, which is really funny. But I bought those cards, and I bought one for Hannah. She runs a Mothman deck where it's like if you you untap a thing, you mill, and it's just really funny because each instance is a instance where Mothman puts counters on things, and it's just funny. I just bought some stuff to make the decks more competitive, and honestly, this weekend I would have been at Collectible Corner in Normal's EDH event, but that started at 11 a.m. and there's no way in fuck I was able to wake up at 8.
We woke up at like 10 today.
Yeah, we woke up at 10, and I would have to work to be my drive, and there's no way I was going to do that. So, I mean, we came here to show Wade the rest of Persona 4, which was good.
That was like at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it was 2 o'clock. And it's like 9:25 now.
So,
but other than that, I bought stuff that I needed, and Hannah bought.
I got a figure of Yuki Nagato from Haruhi Suzumiya. It's her in her swimsuit.
And then my usual beat is to buy like bootleg like monster movies from QuadCon, because there's this one vendor who always shows up. He's this absolutely delightful older gentleman, probably in his 70s, who
has like a bunch of DVDs and VHS tapes.
DVDs, well, mostly DVDs. Some of them are clearly like VHS to DVD like rips.
Yeah.
Where it's like they take the VHS and put it on a DVD like
those have a charm to them.
They do. But he always shows up at them, and we've even had a couple conversations yet. He tells me that he's like a big like monster old alien movie fan, and it's like always fun to buy stuff from him because he's usually got the good hookups. Because I'll go to like Mega Replay and not find any of this shit anywhere, like scoping there for like 6 months. I'll show up to his place and he'll have like 5 fucking 50s horror movies that I've been looking for a while, and I'll be like, yeah, beep, 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 give me those. So he was there again. I bought some like old like Roger Corman type movies off of him. And then we went to this other vendor, and I bought like a cam-ripped like Bruce Lee movie off of him from like Hong Kong in like 1970, something like that. So that was cool. That's basically what I go to QuadCons to look out for. I mean, you can get all sorts of stuff at like QuadCon, but like that's usually what I'm looking for. I know Heather got like some stickers and charms and stuff.
Oh yeah, I also remember that there's one booth that always shows up to QuadCon that's been having these Love Life figures, like they're called the like Figure Man or just something Mon figures, and I called them my test tube babies because for some reason they're in these tube things that are like they're the standee.
Right.
And so like one time earlier in 2025, I bought a Nico from them. They have all 9 members of Muse there.
I think it was in Champaign, right?
I think it's one in Champaign where I bought the Nico from them. And then just another time we went to a QuadCon, so they still had every member except for Nico. So clearly I'm the only one that's been buying these.
Right.
So that next time we went there, I got the Nozomi. And then at this con in Champaign, they still had every member except for Nico and Nozomi.
You mean in Peoria?
Yeah, in Peoria. So I bought the Hanayo from them. So now I'm just waiting for this next one that's coming up sometime in...
I think it's during Champaign.
Yeah, Champaign during UICon weekend.
Right after UICon, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be able to just stop in there on our way home from UICon.
Right, if there's nothing in that vendor's hall, we know a vendor's hall that'll have shit that we want.
Yeah, so I think if they're still there at Champaign, I'll just go in there again, see if I'm the only one that's still buying their Love Life figures.
Who are you picking next time?
I think either Kotori or Honoka.
Fair enough.
I say Kotori because I'm a Kotori fan.
Yeah.
Kotori's good.
And if I'm going in picks of who my best girls are, then it's either Kotori or Maki.
Fair enough.
So, right. But I'll pick Kotori if you want Kotori.
So that was us at Peoria QuadCon, right? In November.
And then next, we we drug you up to Kankakee.
Yep, me and Heather went up to Kankakee for Collector Con in November 2025.
Where we found the most fucking golden shit.
I will talk about that.
But let's let Hannah have her thoughts out first, then we'll get to that fucking golden ass shit.
So, I think we've talked about this before, but me and Steven moved up to Kankakee over the summer, and we live relatively close to the Kankakee County Fairgrounds.
You live like barely 5 minutes.
5 minutes, and we will be going to all the dirt track races because you boys are fucking car nerd.
Yeah.
Oh, and they got a good short track there.
They do, and I'll let you know if you want to come up.
Oh, I would love to come up.
So I think those will be over the summer.
Yes, we have to wait because we're in the fucking winter right now. But
I just remember just scrolling on Facebook one day because I've suddenly reached the stage of doom scrolling now where I just have to go onto Facebook when I'm super bored.
Right.
So
you only work 3 days a week.
Yeah. So I was going on Facebook one day now that I finally get Kankakee news on there now.
Right,
so
right.
I just saw a thing for a con in Kankakee. It's like, oh damn, we need to go. It starts at the fairgrounds. Like, oh damn, we need to go. This is so close to us.
right, and it was called Collector Con.
Yeah.
And it's but it's basically all the same vendors that you get at Midwest Toy and Comic Fest and QuadCon.
There was no anime there,
Yeah,
so I didn't really buy anything.
This is really more of the people who into
comics and
retro comics
and
retro
80s toys.
80s toys, video games, some Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, I think we bought a few Magic packs.
I had to bum a few dollars off of you, but
yeah, that's alright.
So yeah, we go there, and it reminded me a lot of the Midwest Toy and Comic Fest that we went to.
Yeah, I know there's one booth at the ticket booth there. They had a thing where you can just pick up a free card because that little card's scattered about, and I picked up one that had the flea on it. Oh wait, no, the tick.
Yeah,
the tick.
Yeah, the tick.
Oh no, the flea's from Mucha Lucha.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The tick is from the '80s show.
Right. So we start, and remind me, did you guys buy anything out of that?
Just
tonight?
a couple Magic packs.
We came close to buying Persona 3, the remaster of a remaster.
Oh, that's right.
Like
but
the old Persona 3, but it was like $100 for it.
No, it wasn't 100. It was like
60.
He went down to 40, but our budget was 30.
Yeah. Yeah,
he would not go down to 30. I asked.
We didn't really have that much to spend that weekend.
We were also saving for the next con that was coming up in the week.
Right. I think I know what couple you're talking about because I've seen them before selling video game stuff at different conventions.
Yeah. The big story of that.
It's
like a little bit. It's like into the. It's like a couple rows in. I saw this one booth that had books there, so I started flipping through the books. Like the third one I saw, it says, "Wait, you need to come over here."
Right, and keep in mind, next to this booth there was like a DVD booth, so it's like okay,
it was the same guy who was both.
One side was DVDs, one side just had like a book.
Right, it was a group of guys who was selling stuff, and I was in there buying what.
It's like when I saw what I saw. Wait, come over here.
And Hannah pulled me over, and I saw, and I looked down into this bucket, and there was a fucking copy of Battlefield Earth by L. Ron Hubbard. Not just any copy. I'll get to how exclusive this copy was.
You just saw it in there. Saw the sticker was $1.
And I'm like, fuck it.
I'll buy that for $1.
I'll buy that for $1. And so yeah, I bought it for $1. But that's not where the story ends.
I will say a fun fact of the story after you tell your stuff.
No, you can.
Oh, yeah, fun fact. So I met that guy. So I work for Kankakee County, and I met that. And
you met that guy?
I met that guy after. He's like, "Hey, do you remember that guy who? This gonna be funny. Kind of looks like a chipmunk, but had that red jacket on." I was like, did he have a receding hairline? I'm like, oh yeah, it looks like he's balding. I'm like, okay, I'm like, yeah, that's one of my buddies. He's like, oh, I have.
Wait, you described me as a chipmunk?
The guy did.
The other guy described me as a chipmunk.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I asked him if he looked like he was balding and everything. He's like, oh yeah, that guy. So he's like, oh yeah, that's one of my buddies. He's like, I have never seen anyone that excited to buy a book to buy a copy of Battlefield Earth.
He didn't know.
He's a history buff.
He didn't know what he was sitting on because let me explain. So inside this book,
right after we went to this collector con, we went home. We went to our apartment and watched Heather's Pokemon movie.
Right. We watched the
Darkrai.
Yeah, the Rise of Darkrai. And so I'm thumbing through this thing, and I start finding very strange things inside of it. I found...
Other than the Scientology?
What?
Other than the Scientology?
No, that's exactly what I'm getting to. So I found a mailing slip.
One of those little things you can just put it in the mailbox with your little mailing address on there. It's like, mail this in to get a free book.
Yeah,
if any of you guys have ever done like magazine buying back in the day, which is probably like ends with Gen Z type thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's And so I looked at the mailing slip. I didn't even tear it out. I just looked at the.
It's like, that's interesting.
At the address, and I tracked the address. It turns out that this book was a display copy in the L. Ron Hubbard Library.
Yeah, and even at the very back of the book, there's a thing on there that says, like, for
display use only.
Yeah.
This book...
Display use, staff copy only.
This book, exactly, for display use, staff copy only. This book was in a Scientology
like
org,
education.
In a Scientology org, that's what they call them, like their sort of churches.
Yeah, their cult,
Yeah. It was in one of those buildings, got furloughed, got sold, ended up in that guy's possession, and then I bought it for $1.
$1, you got an educational copy of
an educational
Instead of
religious text for $1.
Instead of Washington crossing the Delaware, it's Washington crossing the Kankakee for that shit.
Yeah! It's like...
only the best from Kankakee County.
And it was like a Los Angeles mailing address.
Yeah, so it's like their big-ass one in L.A.,
Yeah,
somehow ended up here.
Scientology pretty much only exists in two places. Los Angeles and Tampa, Florida.
And Utah a little bit.
A little bit of Utah.
My pal Sarah, who we really need to bring as a guest for this someday.
Oh, she would love to be on this.
Yeah, my pal Sarah went to college in Columbia College, Chicago. And, she said, it's like, she showed me it herself when I visited her in Chicago last year.
Oh, she got proselytized too.
Her dorm that she lived at was on either right across the street or on the same street as a Scientology building, and this was during COVID where she went to college up there, so they were closed for a while, but then opened back up, and then that Scientology building actually did get in trouble for going door to door at the dorms, trying to convert people, trying to get people to join.
Yeah, because there's a no soliciting clause for the people in the dorms.
Yeah.
And they were soliciting people to join the cult,
Right. And
I will say cults, it
is.
Because it is one, much like hot take Mormonism. But...
Yeah. Well,
not really a hot take.
Not really.
But here's the thing. That's what made getting this thing so. This was like we call it my OT8 poll.
Yes.
Because it is an elite poll.
Which, funny enough, goes into the next con we went to because most of our Cursed Media panel is built on Scientology-related stuff.
Oh yeah.
So when we did our next con and we did our Cursed Media panel, Wade had the source material.
I did.
I
read the source material of that scene, and it's it's not as bombastic in that scene as it is in the book, or as it is in the movie. Excuse me. Well, let me back up a little bit. So, November 21st, we go up to Rosemont, our old haunt. To do Anime Magic Inked.
Yeah, we're pretty much done with Collecticon now, so we can go into Inked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we go up to Anime Magic Inked, and the Friday was so fun.
Yeah.
I want to say real quick, Anime Magic Inked, they really bounced back after...
regular Anime Magic really dropped the fucking ball.
Yeah, but Anime Magic Inked was so much fun. I had so much fun.
Yeah, they got the schedule out on time, had pretty much everything we submitted as panels.
There was one little schedule mistake that was more of like and I emailed them and they fixed it pretty much immediately.
One thing they did do is that it's they did schedule my Love Live meetup there for 12 in the afternoon on Friday, which I thought, there must have been a bunch of other meetups scheduled because regular Anime Magic, they refused to move my meetup
Right,
for a convenient time. But then,
But you got it moved
yeah,
down to like
yeah, 'cause-
6 or something.
yeah, once the schedule dropped, there were no meetups happening.
Right,
It's like there's like one other meetup that day, like maybe one on Saturday and like 2 on Sunday. So
Sure.
I just said like, hey, can we move this to like the afternoon? And they said, sure, we can move
Yeah.
you like 5 p.m. Great,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, and so we landed, no issue. We got checked in early.
Yeah, we pretty much arrived at like the same time, even though we drove separately.
Yeah, we get checked
that's
in.
That's the weekend my family had Thanksgiving. That's right.
Yeah, so me and Steven had to skip out for like most of Saturday.
But you were there for the important stuff.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, we didn't miss any panels or anything.
So we do your Love Light panel. That went off well.
Yeah, and then I think we had something in the afternoon before. Oh, no, I think that was Profits panel, and then we had the Love Life meetup.
Yeah, then we had the Love Light meetup, which went off really well. I had a lot of fun taking pictures and stuff. I'm like yelling at.
Me and Mosu dressed as Snow Halation.
And Hatate was dressed as Nico.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Nico's like, or Hatate's doing like the thing that Nico was
the
doing.
Nico spy peek around.
The
Yeah.
incognito.
And I'm like, Nico, don't step on my line and Kugel. Because I had like an open can of beer back there.
Oh yeah, Hatate's big joke now is that last time she cosplayed Nico was like one of those like Anime Magic off-site events, like promotional events, and apparently one of those events she dressed as Nico and somebody kept calling her Momo from Dan to Dan.
Oh.
Oh, did she wear the pink sweater? That's right.
Yeah, the pink sweater.
Oh,
Which,
yeah.
Last con you went to, didn't you buy a Momo plushie?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, because you've watched it.
I love Dan to Dan.
Yeah, me and Steven haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's so good. I might show it to you because it is that good.
Actually, funny thing now is that in Persona... Sorry to bring it back to Persona 4 one more time, but at the very end when Adachi was going full mask-off evil, his voice did remind me of another Johnny Young Bosch role from a show I really love, Durarara.
Oh, yeah.
He sounds exactly like his Izaya voice there, which... Now, I really have been thinking about Durarara a lot now, so I wonder if I might skip out on my Blu-rays again just to show Durarara.
Well, you have that
maybe
right.
after I show Uma Musume.
So, I will say one thing that... So, all of our Friday panels went off without a hitch.
Didn't we have an 18+ one on Friday night?
Yes, we had the hentai watch-along.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I know that because a good buddy of mine, Nick...
from...
Whose brother is one of the heads of Anime Magic.
And Nick, if you have seen V is for Villains performing,
yeah.
he is Mr. Agitator.
Mr. Agitator came into our fucking panel room and
watched
some of the hentai watch-along. And we, like...
Yeah, I just saw his eyes go wide.
And he was laughing his fucking ass off.
No, let me tell a story real quick. So one of the first times I went to a Rosemont convention.
Oh, your very first CAD.
I think it was my very first CAD.
Oh yeah,
Wade got shithoused.
This is where we got the off the balcony name.
Yeah, kinda. Wade got shithoused, and actually no, this was before that one.
Oh. I thought this was the time where we
No, it was at CAD.
Yeah, it was at CAD, but it wasn't that year.
No, it was.
2021.
It was. This was the night before he threw up off the balcony.
Yeah.
This is what led up to him throwing off the balcony.
Yeah, okay.
Which makes sense.
The point is, Wade got shithoused and said, "Hey, Steven, I'm dragging you to this person's. I'm dragging you to meet Mr. Agitator because I know." I'm like, "Oh, okay, neat." So because someone had to watch the fucking.
You pretty much had to carry Wade.
Yeah, Wade was draped over my shoulder this entire fucking time because Wade doesn't remember this, but he knew Mr. Agitator.
Oh, I remember we went to his panel, and we talked like a little bit.
Yeah, you said how much you were a big fan, and said you brought another one into the fold and kept pointing at me like, "Oh, hi."
And then he shows up at our panel again, and I was like, "Holy shit." I think we out-degeneracied him.
Yeah, we did. I think we did because we're sure I'm sure a fucking hentai.
Yeah.
That night.
And it's
all he did was just read fucking weird ass fan fiction. So.
Right. But no,
different type of tier, but it's just.
He's a great sport, and I want to say real quick that V's for Villains really convinced me to like stick around in the con scene like early on because it's like a lot of cons are just kind of like the marketplace and not a lot else. But but V is for Villains brought something to it that really hooked me in and wanted to be more of a part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, those guys mean a lot to me, and to see them succeed and to do all that they do it's awesome for me. Like, I don't mean to get emotional or anything, but like, those guys are heroes to me, man. They're like
So I remember even before I met you guys and like was old enough to do 18 plus events and stuff, I would go to the V is for Villains concerts.
Yeah, they're my idols. They really are my idols. Yeah. And
I would feel weird going up to Mr. Agitator and saying, I've been watching you since I was a teenager.
Right. Well, I've been watching Mr. Agitator's...
It's the cliche. I've been going to cons since I was 14.
Right.
I've only been cons since 2021, so I'm technically the youngest con goer of the three of us.
Anime Zap 2014 was my very first. So I've been going con since I was 13, technically.
Anime Zap 2016 for me. Anime Zing 2021.
Christian.
Oh yeah, the day Christian did what was your very first.
Yeah, that's your conniversary right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was cool. It was legitimately cool to see one of the guys who inspired me to be a panelist being probably my worst panel. In terms of degeneracy.
I think of the four of us who were up there, other than Heather being the most sober because she doesn't drink, I think I was the most sober trying to control you.
I was like, look at this guy! Look at this guy! But
honestly, at that point, I'm like, oh, fuck it.
So, Hentai Watch Along went really well. And it went really well.
It did
like,
go really
everyone
well.
had a great time. We made some pretty funny jokes, did all that stuff.
We did make the Peter joke, but not as much this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I did not get blackout drunk for it this time, so I did not repeat the same joke 8 times and then black out immediately after.
So, on Saturday morning, we had the When Anime Sings panel. That's where we talk about the different music anime panels.
Mm-hmm.
That went really well.
I do like that panel.
I do too. It went really well. Glad to see all of the people that showed up for that. And then Steven and Hannah had to leave to go do his family's Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
which was fine because we didn't have anything.
I apologize to Ari from the server. It's like, we're pretty good friends now, and I really wanted to see your aviation panel, but we had to go do stuff.
I'll say this time it wasn't as much yelling at my Thanksgiving, and that's it. I'm not going to do too much else.
Yeah, because his family is very much Italian, and it shows.
So like Chicago Italian.
Yes,
where they
loud
fucking yell.
Italians.
So me and Heather basically spent the day just kind of piddling around.
No, I gave you guys a date night.
Well, yeah, we did. It was
Good
nice.
for you.
So we, hung out around Anime Magic. We went to the hotel bar. We met up with some of my friends from Words After Dark.
Which I want to say, I feel sorry for them when it comes to the that their panel got like one of the panels that they had just had no one attend.
Oh yeah, that was a really big problem at Inked, where so many panels just nobody showed up to them. Because that actually is something I saw where somebody in the server posted a TikTok from actually one of the cosplay guests the con brought in. So like a special guest where they just posted a TikTok just hosting a panel and nobody came. Where they were actually on the medium stage.
Yeah, the main stage for Inked.
It's the main stage for Inked, but yeah, it's usually the medium stage listed as other cons. And yeah, they just turned the camera over and just nobody was in the audience.
Yeah.
So I
I also noticed that those guys also had a panel where no one showed up. Yeah, they did.
Oh, that sucks.
I feel sorry for them, but then again, Inked, it was kind of a small crowd because they're also during Colossal Con North.
Yeah.
That was just shit timing on
shit
their
timing on their part.
Yeah.
And also I will say that they kind of hide the main stage. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It is a little bit back
Oh
there.
yeah, the main stage for Inked, they pretty much hide it behind the dealer's hall.
Oh,
it's like right across from the dealer's hall, and it's like really back there. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. I mean,
Even the
so
VTubers are easier to get to.
But regardless of that, it was good to see old friends again. You know, we had a good time, and then things started kicking back up again when it was time to do Angst and Regret.
Yeah, so,
We got some liquor back in Steven and Hannah, and
Oh no, I was already like 3 beers deep at the Thanksgiving, so it's okay.
don't say that out loud.
I said
yeah,
it
don't
out
say
loud.
that while you're driving.
I had water. It was fine.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And
Which-
Angst and Regret went
actually-
off really well.
See, one thing I will say, if I had more money during that con, I would have bought more Heaven Burns Red Nessos, because the one thing I did buy there was that there was one vendor that had Heaven Burns Red Nessos and like those tiny little totes where they have like the small Nessos in.
Yeah.
I bought one of Yuki, because at Anime Midwest last year I bought Tsukasa and Megumi.
Oh, okay.
So I bought Yuki, but then later in the con day I noticed they also had Ruka there, who's the main character voiced by Tomori Kusunoki.
Oh, right.
So yeah, I would have bought her if I saw her first, but no.
He
well.
also wasn't budging on price either, so
Yeah, I didn't
even
really have
on
enough money
on
to do
Sunday,
it.
which is kind of fucking weird. All right, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Have you had it,
yeah,
man?
if I see those ones again, because I still need 3 more Nessos to complete all of 31A.
So, Angst and Regret at Inked, I'd say it went well.
That went well. Yeah, I
Yeah.
loved it,
So I-
especially when I started dunking on the
Yeah.
more modern cringe.
yeah, one of our better Inks and Regrets.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I
I mean,
was-
this is one of the only cons this year that actually did accept Inks and Regret.
Yeah. And you guys did great. I thought it was a lot of fun. And then we had...
I will say though, when I started dunking on all the like the more modern cringe, I will say recently I've seen people say that Mushoku Tensei is like one of the better isekais that came out, and I just stare at them like, you just didn't watch ReZero, did you?
So, Angst and
Yeah,
Regret...
yeah, that's why I can't really look at anime Reddit anymore, just because literally everyone has Mushoku Tensei up in their top tier shows, which just bombastic side eye.
Yeah.
You belong in the trash along with Adachi.
Like,
Anyway,
dude literally got isekai because he was looking at child porn of his own niece instead of going to his parents' funeral.
thank God this is buried in 2 hours. And
Ugh.
anyway, moving on.
Sorry.
Waifu Wars.
Waifu Wars was.
We've got a story about Waifu Wars.
God, Waifu Wars was actually.
Waifu Wars was awesome.
Yeah.
I love that Waifu
I,
Wars.
We did add special ones in there for our friends that were there.
And it was pretty cordial, too.
Like we added Hanayo and some of the Umas.
Oh,
like
dude.
especially Super Creek.
We added the most popular Umas, and we added the Monster Musume girls.
Oh yeah, because we
Yeah,
you
who
have
were
a
the
friend.
Umas that here in S
I think we
tier?
added
Who can see?
Super Creek, Gold Ship, and I think Haru we added too.
Oh, we also added Digitan.
Of Digitan. Oh, we should add Gentle Donna if we haven't already.
I think I did.
Nice.
I'll have to look at it again. Because I have to log into that through my Twitter, which is kind of the weirdest thing in the world, but we'll take
shit.
it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, funny enough, the girl dressed as Chi-Chi who did add Chi-Chi to the list, she actually does follow me on Instagram now, so...
There you go.
And
And
she actually has been posting a lot, just the tier list, her posing next to the tier list.
And I remember you guys fiddling with my computer. It's like, what are you guys stressing out for? You guys added Fred Durst to
Yes,
the,
we did.
And Fred Durst made S+ tier, so
Yes.
that was worth it.
Yeah, I think that was just one of my drunk suggestions, and
No,
Steven was like,
no.
sure.
Oh, I saw it because he was posting Ray, and I thought, that'd be really funny if.
And
It's like, we probably should put some more jokey things in Waifu Wars.
I think
It's-
that's what makes our Waifu Wars a little better than like some of the other ones that I've seen. That we just add like complete fucking jokes.
yeah, it's like, we're not here to be taken
Yeah,
seriously.
it's like we have Speedwagon on there.
Yeah,
and
and
Speedwagon
Speedwagon
makes
always
S+.
wins.
He gets put in S+ every single time, cause he's gonna keep on loving you.
He told it from a friend who
heard
took
it from a friend who.
Yeah, but for anyone in future cons that come see us for Waifu Wars, just know that we don't take anything serious. I mean,
No,
we're just here for
we're-
the.
And
It is a
everyone's-
giant shit post. That's what it is.
I mean, Prophet, God love him, was arguing for Hanyo being an S+ tier, like she was up for 10 years in the chair.
And I remember he also did come up again for Super Creek, because like Super Creek is the only character in Uma he ever plays for, and like he's like goo goo gaga super babies.
Yeah.
Because Super
Goo Goo
Creek.
Babies.
Oh, that's what that was
Yeah,
about.
yeah. Super Creek is the one where she wants to play Goo Goo Babies with you.
Her entire character is just mommy.
Yeah, she just wants to baby you.
Oh, gotcha. So
Like if you get if you get the good
Yeah.
ending with her, she
She's
like
like,
she wins.
Trainer, I want to play Goo Goo Babies
She's
again.
like she'll win races just so she can spoil you.
Yeah, she gets moved down events when she doesn't cuddle somebody in a while.
So I'll say this about our waifu wars at Inked. Every tier had at least one pick in it, but we didn't have like a ton of picks like total.
Now, yeah, I will say it was a smaller room.
It
so
was a smaller room. We had
Yeah, I feel like we probably should argue for a longer slot for waifu wars at
I
some
mean,
time.
I can take an hour. I can take an hour and a half. I can take 2 hours. It honestly doesn't
but
matter.
here's the thing: we didn't even really have. We didn't have anyone saying like.
I heard one person do like the age stuff. I'm like,
Yeah, so I just heard
get-
one person near the back say, how old is that character? But I didn't hear anything more than that.
It didn't.
I just get
Yeah,
from
I know-
side eye,
yeah.
but that's for me.
We did remove the K-On! Girls, because I do like the pictures we had for the K-On! Girls. Just that there's just always arguments about age every single time.
But-
That's also why I don't have any MHA characters in there,
Yeah,
We have
the only
Bakugo's
My Hero
mom.
Academia character we have is Bakugo's mom.
and she's a MILF, so therefore it works.
But the thing is, it was a lively, good panel.
Yeah.
It's just like maybe it was just like the spirit of the like argument was so good that it was like it kind of just
Yeah,
went.
that was actually a lot more litigious, I guess I could say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had fun with
Yeah.
it.
It's
I,
like,
I,
wasn't there that one girl who said that she's been following us for like 4 years with Waifu Wars?
I think so.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I also do follow another girl that was
That's
there.
crazy.
There's-
That we're
there's-
like someone's back. We're to think that you're the backbone of someone's con experience is nuts.
Oh yeah, there's one girl in the audience there that was dressed as Mau Mau, and now I'm in a Discord server with her because she like, posted something like of a cosplayer server, so I just joined it.
Y'all put Cat Mau Mau as like the Mau Mau. For
Yes.
the-
Yeah.
Because
we,
it's
we
funny.
just search up the character and then just find the funniest screenshot we can find.
I
I
know,
on
that's
either
good,
find
that's
the
good.
I either find the funniest or the sexiest.
Oh,
one.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
doesn't matter.
also why we have Miku Dio is the Hatsune Miku picture on there,
Because
but
it's
just-
funny.
Yeah, just somebody actually ranked it on there as Miku Dio instead of Hatsune Miku.
I will say, Angst and Regret, in this panel room where we were doing Angst and Regret, we did see this really cool.
Oh, the Kaito. That's
Oh yeah,
right.
somebody brought a Dolphy. It's like a ball jointed doll of Kaito in his Senbon Sakura outfit, and we actually did get a shit ton of pictures of it just because that is a fucking cool doll.
It was a cool. I'm just like, look, I'm gonna photograph this thing. I am not touching this because this looks like it costs more than my fucking car payment.
yeah. I remember a lot of the early cons I went to. They actually did have BJD, which is those ball jointed doll meetups,
Uh-huh.
and I remember even on the schedules they had rules on there saying, "Do not bring drinks. Do not bring."
Look at the drink I was having that.
It's like there are rules on there saying don't bring drinks or anything to this meetup
Yeah.
just because like not want to risk any damage to the dolls.
And then the panel after that was our last normal cursed media because now we have a lot more information
Which-
to add to cursed media now.
Something I need to add to cursed media. I'm sorry, everyone. I actually have been spreading misinformation in cursed media that I have recently been corrected about. I know whenever we talk about Rhapsody Street Kids on there, I have been perpetuating the myth that the great grandma's lines were originally recorded normally, but just got fucked up during the editing process and
Right.
just got jarbled in the finished product. No, I have been recently informed that that was a lie. The actress can just do that, and she did that.
Did it on like a live stream,
Yeah,
and it
there's-
was amazing. But it led to so many more questions
Yeah.
about like, okay,
Yeah, that opens up even more.
you did,
That
My
makes us
main-
more cursed.
My
Like,
main question is why.
yeah,
why did the director want that?
but hasn't there been like more about
yeah.
like
another thing that this is also connected to Scientology.
yes, that
Because-
was because Nancy Cartwright is
Yeah,
is-
Nancy Cartwright was in the cast and is an executive producer, but also people dug up the director, who's like Kyle something, I believe, where people dug into his Twitter, and pretty much all of his Twitter likes are Scientology related.
Right.
So this was very likely a Scientology-backed production.
It's the reason that they were able to get so many.
Yeah, they had a star-studded voice talent. Jodie Benson,
Paige
whoever,
O'Hara, who did Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Mark Hamill.
Nancy Cartwright.
Yeah, some of the Power Rangers voice actors were in there.
Yeah.
Not Johnny Youngbosh.
No.
But just all of these different, like, amazing talents were in this. And this is stuff that we need to bring up at the next Cursed Media. Because, folks, I want to tell you right now, Cursed Media is my favorite panel.
I feel like our next Cursed Media will probably be UICon.
No, it will be UICon.
Oh, has it already been approved?
Well, I mean, it's in the system and they're approving it now, but like,
yeah,
so
I'm sure
it's just closed the other day. So
yeah, I think panel applications probably did close today. So.
Right, but
So, yeah,
Cursed
I'm
Media
guessing
was
either
absolutely in there.
this week or next week we'll probably know what
But
their schedule is.
that said about Cursed, I love Cursed Media.
Yeah,
It's
I think
fun.
Cursed Media probably is my favorite one that we do now.
Right. And I want to say that speaking of music, so when Hannah decided that we should have cop rock in there.
It's so fun watching the room just turn into a gospel
Oh
church
yeah,
with
it happened
guilty.
at Inked, like when we did He's Guilty. Everyone just started
Clapping.
getting up and clapping and everything.
I'll just never forget during Hollowfest where there's the line where he was abused as a child, and just one guy in the audience just started dying. And now just every time it gets to that line, we just can never keep a straight face.
At Inked, I even heard one guy in the back. It was like, He's guilty. Oh Lord.
Just having a religious experience.
Yeah,
in that room.
because everyone's got their hands up and everything. I love that. And here's the thing: when you first sent me like cop rock, like that song, I was like, I listened to it once, and then I listened to it 20 times.
Fair enough. I was trying to find a more cursed song just because, like, I felt like that song wasn't cursed enough for it, but like, no, that song is the perfect vibe.
It's funny.
And also, just to show that video's age, pretty much all the top comments on that video are when Trump got impeached the first time.
Oh, right.
oh, the first time, yeah.
It was all a bunch of like Democrat boomers.
Yeah,
who
just
were
like finally my reaction. Finally, he's defeated.
How many cop rock fans were there back in 1988 or?
Either the 80s or 90s.
Yeah, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. Also, I have been trying to find more Viva Laughlin videos for the Hugh Jackman one in there, but
that's a hilarious one.
That is like the only actual just solo song I can find because every other Viva Laughlin video on YouTube is a full-length episode.
But like Hugh Jackman isn't even the main character of the show.
I think he's the villain. Like, yeah, I think he's the main villain,
right.
At least the rival to the main
and
character.
The thing is, Hugh Jackman can actually sing pretty well.
Yeah, it's like, I don't really remember the Les Mis movie that much because I watched it when I was like 12.
I can't remember it either because I fell asleep during it.
Yeah.
I mean, he could sing well in that.
Yeah,
but
people say he actually was the best part of that movie because he actually can sing well.
He can.
Which seems like most of the criticism about that Les Mis movie I've seen is that they cast people who can sing, but they made them sing live and put like the worst takes in the movie.
Yeah. But that's not even the problem with Hugh Jackman. The problem is that Hugh Jackman doesn't sing in the show. Mick Jagger sings in the show.
He does sing, but they don't remove Mick Jagger's voice.
Yeah, they use the Mick Jagger's original song.
They just have it so they're singing along to the radio instead of just singing like they do in Glee.
I will say, yes. I will say one thing that we need to add, and this is for the lower levels of Cursed Media. We need to add that version of Yul Cowards.
Oh yeah,
Smoke
so
Crack.
just being really bored these last few days, I've been doing more Wikipedia deep dives, which is like my favorite hobby to do. And yeah, I recently found Viper's Wikipedia page. Who's like one of the last ones we have on Cursed Media, and I found that he actually made an official Chinese version of "Yol Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack." And actually, funny enough, Viper's in prison right now, and he's not eligible for parole until 2035.
Ha ha.
So yeah, we should turn our last slide from "Yol Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack," and then after that, "Yol Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack" Chinese version.
I can only imagine what that, like, what the fuck would that even sound like?
Actually, another thing I found out is that Viper's brother is actually an accomplished Houston movie director.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I wonder where all the talent went.
He made a movie called Fifth Ward that Viper was actually in.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess good for Viper's brother.
Yeah.
What did Viper... Viper went away for dealing, right?
No.
False imprisonment.
Yeah.
Because he had a woman just trapped in his house for a long time.
Lost in the basement.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He is not a good person.
Yeah, I can't imagine someone calling someone a coward for not smoking crack to be exactly the best. But
If you do crack or cocaine, I can't guarantee you're a good person. Is what I'm saying.
well,
here.
not even that. But like
Nickel
you would cast stones at other folks for not doing. What the fuck is wrong with him? Anyway,
Wait, I should pull up the... Here, I pulled up the track list for "Yol Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack." So, here we have the track list. Number 1, "Yol Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack." Number 2, "I Sell Dope Boy." Track 3, "That There's a Stash Pot." Track 4, "I Ball for Gunshots." Number 5, "I'm That S. West Blood." Track 6, "This Is How I Ball." Track 7, "Merciless." Track 8, "I Like the Way." Track 9, "I'm Rich Already for Life." Track 10, "Parlayin'." Track 11, "You Actin' Like a Bitch Ass," word I can't say. Track number 12, "My Money Rules." Track 13, "I'm a Gangsta." Track 14, "I'm Gone Sting." And finally, track 15, "That Baller Out Your Best Side."
it's
Remind-
ignorance.
Reminder that he would only book like a month in the fucking recording booth and record all these in one shot.
Yeah, whole lot of money.
And he made "Y'all Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack," "Y'all Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack 2, released on Christmas 2022. But it was delayed and then released on October 10th, 2024. And
2
then-
years.
And he also made a "Y'all Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack 3.
Which
And then December 1st, 2023, he released "Y'all Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack 4.1.
wait, are we missing one? Don't we need a 3-point?
And then January 11th, 2024, a week after being arrested and charged with aggravated kidnapping, Viper released "Y'all Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack 5.1.1.
How?
Oh, you see the
And then-
schizophrenia taking over.
January 27th, which is Steven's birthday, 2025, he released the Chinese version of "Y'all Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack."
Nice. That Chinese version is going into our Curse Media panel.
I appreciate the birthday gift, but no.
Right.
And the Wikipedia page for Viper even says he's one of the originators of cloud rap.
I could actually see that.
Let's see, does he have a discography list? Oh, he has a selected discography,
Oh,
which has
God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 things listed on there.
Albums?
Yep. And that's just the selected discography.
There's probably more.
He has 3 from 2006, 2 from 2008, including Yule Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack.
Oh. I like how he spelled y'all.
No
Yule.
pie.
Yule Cowards Don't Even Smoke. He got one eye on you and one eye on the game.
One eye you and one eye on the bag. One eye on you and one eye on his victim.
Whoa.
Gotta make sure she don't escape. Gotta keep an eye on her at all times.
Oh, it's 2031. He'll be eligible for parole.
So, in 5 years.
Reunion tour, let's go. Let's go.
Alright, well, let's move on from that a little bit.
Curse. So
Oh yeah, what time are we at now?
Yeah, 2 hours 20.
Man, so we should probably do our little anime of the year.
Let's wrap this up and then we'll get
Well,
to
I
it.
just want to say real quick that on Sunday we only have one panel that
There's
day,
Heather's Tokusatsu panel.
and people love that panel. Despite the fact there were no videos, people really dug that panel, and I was really proud of her and really happy to see that people really dug that panel. I'm glad that we had what's his face, the Japanese fella.
Umi Kirby?
Yeah, Umi Kirby, to figure out why Doraemon was in the same imagery as Ultraman
And Spider-Man.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, they just broadcast at the same time together. So
I'll mix some sake with some Sprite.
Okay.
so that was kind of our Anime Magic Inked.
Oh man.
Really happy with how it went. Do you guys mind if we kind of speed?
But yeah, let's speed on these last few conventions,
Just
Well,
we
through
just-
that.
read off the anime list and we'll just talk about the ones we actually feel like we can talk about.
Yeah, so we're at the end of our con roundup for 2025. The last con roundup of 2025. It's going to be a much more stacked one. 2026. But let's we have watched a lot of anime throughout the year of 2025, and I want to talk about some of the biggest highlights of our year. This is like kind of combined from all the different stuff that we have seen sort of throughout the year. And I want to start with the big one, Love Live Sunshine
Superstar
Superstar, excuse me.
Season 3,
Love Live Superstar Season 3.
which is the big conclusion to Love Live Superstar, which feels so weird it came out in 2025. It feels like it's been around for a couple years. So it feels like we watched it a few years ago. That probably just goes to show just how long this year has been.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it really bounced back from
The disaster that was Season 2.
disaster that was Season 2. It gave the first years a lot more to do. We had...
Kinako got a center song, and so did Shiki.
Yeah, Shiki May basically got confirmed. Kinako became like the
new club president.
The new club
Oh,
president.
I know, she became the new student council president.
Right.
Ren, I thought she was going to be the new Kanon, but nope, she became the new Ren.
Right. Yeah.
Ren pretty much adopted her.
Natsumi and
Natsumi became the new club president.
Yeah.
Kind
Right.
Wait, no, I think Shiki became the new center, Mei became the new composer, and Kinako became the new student council president.
Right. But we had Natsumi.
Oh wait, no, Shiki became the new choreographer. So yeah, technically Natsumi I think would be the new Kanon.
And Natsumi and Tomari actually had a lot of good moments together.
Yeah, like Tomari is pretty much just dark mode Natsumi.
Right. Which
Took the love of money the wrong way.
which I thought I was actually a bit dubious about how Tomari was going to work.
Yeah, it's like out of all the characters to give a sister Natsumi, like Natsumi is probably at the least developed of season
Right,
2.
but it really worked in the actual anime,
Yeah,
and so it was good to see her.
and also Maureen and Saku-chan, who are the real life seiyus of them, are really cute together when they do. when they do IRL stuff.
Oh, Natsumi and Tamari?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Like the actual little town they live in the anime. Like they do a bunch of events for that town. Because they do canonically live in a different town than everyone else.
And can I just say, throughout this year, Nanchan has done more and more to convince me that she is just actually Kinako in real life.
Oh yeah. It's like every time Nanchan posts, you just send the post to us like, she's so cute.
She's Kinako!
Yeah.
She just is Kinako!
Oh yeah. It's like, Saku-chan deserved a better 2025.
Saku-chan was...
Is Tomari, where her agency...
Oh, yeah, I heard about
her
all
agency
that.
put a credit card scam out under her name and threw her under the bus for it.
Oh, yeah.
At least she, at the end of the summer, she finally came back from her hiatus and left that agency.
Good.
Yeah. Which I'm sad she had to miss out the Ice Cream Live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been nice to see her with Natsumi's...
Like the rest of Synchrise.
Yeah, yeah. And I really like that. That's the thing. Ice cream kind of took over the world this year in 2025.
Yeah, that song, the Ice Cream songs came out in January, and then I think in February or March was the Asia tour video that blew up on TikTok. So
right.
And that song just became a global sensation.
Yeah.
So yeah, Love Live technically took over the world.
Yeah, in its own unique way. It was awesome. And while we're on Love Live stuff, can we talk like really quick about the first Niji Kasaki?
Oh yeah, we finally watched the first Niji movie. It
didn't really leave much of an impact on me, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, the songs are really good. I just expected the movie to be longer.
That movie could have been an email.
Yeah.
That's the sad thing. Like, cause
yeah, it's like I feel like that movie was just so hyped up for me, and then it was only an hour long, and it's like no, all of the ads for it were super hyping up the Shizuku song, and the Shizuku song was in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a good song. I mean, I like Shizuku in the movie. I like all the characters in the movie. It's just
the whole movie is that there's this special school idol contest that they do instead of the Love Live. That's just like ranking the best solo idol, and they just gotta go to a place and perform a music video.
Right.
And yeah, it's just like a little plot happens, girl sings a song, that plot is over.
Right.
Well, they're trying to fit like 5 girls' plots in one movie, so I kind of get it.
In 1 hour.
Yeah, in an hour movie.
Yeah.
Hour and a half movie. Yeah, I kind of get it.
Yeah. Should have been like the Review Starlight movie, then they could have had actual plots.
Yeah, had 6 hours in Niji Kasaki movie.
Yeah. Let's do the Lord of the Rings of Love Live. And
Yeah.
I mean, if something's gonna be advertised as a movie, it should be like movie length.
Yeah, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Hopefully the second movie gets subtitled and put on the internet soon.
But speaking of movies, Hatsune Miku made her big screen debut this year.
Yeah.
In at least in the States in April of 2025.
Yeah. In April, we went and saw the Miku movie, and I think me and Heather were the only ones that knew about Project Sekai because I played a little bit of the mobile game when it dropped back in 2022 until I had to upgrade my phone and lost my account and just never really felt like playing again.
Right.
Yeah. I still kind of keep up with it through people online, but yeah, I just haven't really played it much myself.
And so me and Steven had not a lot of experience.
Yeah, you guys weren't even really into Vocaloid much to begin with.
Right.
But you got all of us were crying by the end.
Yep. I will say when Kaito was just like, I could have saved her in the fucking
the Wonderland Kaito.
The Wonderland Kaito going through it, buddy. I get you. I get you, buddy.
I had a similar thing where Miku had to say like goodbye to all of her friends.
Yeah, which is a disappearance of Hatsune Miku reference that me and Heather got it.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was just like, no, Miku, you don't have to leave. I don't get why you would have to leave, but because it's like, I guess the whole point. I guess this is based off of some pre-existing like.
Yeah.
Miku lore, because again, for me, I was coming in completely blind on Miku lore, and I really liked this movie. So,
And actually, fun fact, that one song, Disappearance of Hatsune Miku, that stuff was based off of, actually was based off of a real incident back in like the early 2010s, probably late 2000s, where like Hatsune Miku was just getting popular, so it led to an influx of people Googling Hatsune Miku, to which Google actually thought it was spam. So when people started Googling Hatsune Miku, nothing would come up. So that led to people thinking, like, oh no, Miku's gone now.
right.
So then some guy named Cosmo P was his name, made a song called Disappearance of Hatsune Miku that was about just Miku getting deleted. That was just Miku dealing with her death.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I get that. But I'll say that it's like all these different characters, like, I get there were a lot of different characters. That was kind of a complaint.
Yeah, that's like one of the huge criticisms of it was they throw a bunch of these new human characters at us and just expect us to know.
Well, not just that, but it's like you have characters like Kaito and Rin and Len and Tato's in it, right?
No.
Oh, Tato's not in it.
If you think of the pink-haired girl, that's Luca.
Oh, Luca. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
It's all the Vocaloids owned by Krypton, where it's Hatsune Miku and the Kagamine twins, Rin and Len. Then blue hair Kaito, the brown hair with red outfits Mako, and the pink hair is Luca.
And I really like that's why when Hannah did her panel about Vocaloids at Hallowfest, that I was really excited that there was a segment on Rin and Len, because I really liked them in the movie.
Yeah.
Like I thought they were cool in the movie. So it was nice to see them like pop back up.
Yeah. And I know when they actually did the human groups performing the songs, you really liked Vivid Bad Squad.
I love Vivid Bad Squad. I listened to quite a few of their songs afterwards. But
it said Leonid, that's the actual band, like the girls' band there. And then Vivid Bad Squad, that's the co-ed, the boy-girl group, that's the street music performers. Wonderland Showtime, which is the circus group. Like they perform in an amusement park.
Right,
and then
right.
A More Jump, which is the idol group, and then Night Court at 2025. Night Court at 25 o'clock, which is the internet group.
Right. I liked all of that. I really liked the music in it, and it was really worth going to see it in the theater. It was like
especially that little concert after the credits.
That was fun.
When we were about to go see the movie, so somebody in the Discord server we're in, from the Love Live server, said, bring your pen lights to it. There's a little show after the credits. So
right.
Me and Heather brought our little light sticks to
Yeah,
it.
and you brought a couple of Miku plushies.
Oh yeah, I brought my little Vocaloid plushies and my big Sakura Miku plushie, and I dressed as Mick Miku to it too. And
yeah, and you got complimented for your Sakura Miku, right?
Yeah, and I think somebody said my Mick Miku cosplay was cool.
Right. And there were a lot of... It was actually a pretty crowded house that day.
Yeah. But the Miku movie actually brought in like billions of dollars.
Yeah. It was a big tent. And it was funny because...
And funny enough, the Miku movie actually is is on the short list for the Oscars.
Right.
Would be so... It probably won't happen, but it would be so funny if it actually does make it to the final stages.
Imagine if it made it to the final stage and they had to bring Hatsune Miku.
They just bring a little projector screen up and Miku accepts the Oscar herself.
Now, it's the time you've been waiting for.
1, 2, 3, Miku Miku beam!
Which is funny because...
They actually did put a projector of that live and like actually had the Miku perform that song at some New Year's show.
Right.
They projected it like on the side of a building.
And that wasn't even the biggest Miku event that... the Miku movie wasn't even Miku's biggest event this year.
I was being in Fortnite.
It was being in Fortnite on top of Godzilla. Where...
This is the one scene you can put fucking Miku, Homer Simpson, fucking Peter, and Goku in the same frame. It doesn't look weird.
Yeah. But yeah, I really liked the Miku movie. I thought it was emotional. I thought it was cute.
And
I
now
thought it
you've
was-
been getting more into Vocaloid now.
Yes, I have been getting more into.
I have the
Vocaloid.
same interest in Vocaloid. If Hannah shows me, I won't say no.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm really bored, I just like go through like classic Vocaloid playlists and just put on the songs I know.
Well, I mean, I went to a Vocaloid panel with Heather and Hannah at Anime Magic.
Oh yeah, we're sending to the We Have Miku at Home. We have
Yeah.
Miku Expo at home.
Yeah, I was there too.
No, not that one. At Anime Magic.
Oh.
With the guy who hosted it, who kind of looked like John Denver.
Oh yeah, the Church of Miku.
Yeah, the Church of Miku.
Oh, is that
one.
when I was like passed out or something?
Yeah, you had to go take a nap in a shower in the room.
Yeah.
Right.
I drank too much.
And I asked about the Miku movie at that panel, and most of the folks saw it, and I was like, yeah, that was my exposure to Hatsune Miku, and John Denver over there. It was like, well, welcome to the Church of Miku. It's like, thank you. Shouldn't you be singing about some Rocky Mountains right now?
Oh yeah, and now I send you Naoto Fuga's Instagram post.
I
'cause,
love Naoto Fuga.
yeah, he is just so happy to be the voice of Kaito.
Oh, he's always singing like these, like,
Yeah, just anytime he finds Kaito merch out in the wild, he's just instant buy.
right.
It's like, he always posts photos of either Kaito merch or his cats, and his cats with his Kaito merch.
Right. And I was like, when there's this video that's in Hannah's panel about,
It was like the anniversary of Kaito's release one year, and he's just singing, "You are so beautiful
I was like,
to me."
and it's with all
just
this,
walking through his house with his Kaito merch
and I'm
everywhere.
like, I was like,
Eventually, just leading up to a birthday cake that has Kaito on it.
I was like, Joe Cocker could fucking never. Okay, anyway, moving on. We watched the entire series of K-On! This year.
Except for the movie. We'll get to the movie sometime
We'll
this year.
get to the movie, and I hear the movie's really good.
And it wraps up the story. But
Is it
all
gonna
I
make
know
me
is
cry-
that
is it
all
gonna
I
make
know
me
is that
cry more?
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie
I
either.
don't know.
I
But
haven't-
probably will.
Bracing for impact.
Yeah.
Upon those
Uh,
straps.
the end of
All I
K-
know is that they go to London and that
uh,
it wraps up the story.
with K-On! It made me cry because it was like the group has to break up, and then
Yeah, it's like season 1 was just the kind of cute slice of life stuff, and Yui learning how to play the guitar and stuff, and then it's like season 2 just had a lot more slice of life stuff, had less of the instruments, but it's just that final arc hurt so much when everybody except Azusa was graduating.
yeah,
Yeah, they
Azusa was just realizing she was going to be alone.
well, she still had Ui, so
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it was
but
like kind.
she was like, "Don't leave."
yeah.
I think it was kind of implying like Ui and that girl with the puffy pigtails, June, like
June, yeah.
was going to be the new bassist.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the better June instead of Brother June.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd rather have this June than Brother June.
of course.
But statutory is
Uh,
mandatory, you know.
But I'll say this: I really like K-On! All the way through.
We're gonna take K-On! Away from the Twitter races.
Yeah. But I really like K-On! In the sense that the characters are great. I really love the music of it, and it
Yeah.
does have some good emotional beats to it.
Which is funny because back when we still used Spotify a lot, Steven put the Hokago Tea Time songs that were on Spotify onto his playlist, but turns out a lot of the songs that were on Spotify were from season 2, and the song that kept coming up on shuffle all the time was that song they play for Azusa right before they all
Oh,
break up the club for good. And yeah, we just realized we're never going to be able to listen to that song again.
Oh.
We're never going to be able to listen to that song again without crying.
I did like You and I.
Yeah.
That's a cute song because it's a song.
And also you and I, Ooey.
Yeah, Ui.
Both those fucking broke me, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though I will say my favorite K-On! Song is still My Love is a Stapler from season 1. That's the one that sounds like that one Full Metal Panic opening.
And with a title that sounds like a fucking Ringo Starr song.
Yeah. Also, Fwa Fwa Time and Don't Say Lazy are still all-time classics.
Oh, I love Don't Say Lazy. Don't Say Lazy is
Oh yeah, and No Thank You, just the final ending song.
Right, that's a good
that's
one
a
too.
fucking banger.
Yeah. So, any extra thoughts on K-On?
No, you got it with me.
Yeah.
If I say anything, I'll just start crying.
We deserve a K-On revival.
K-On revival.
K-On revival, but not in the way the Twitter racists want it.
Right.
Oh yeah, I remember. It's like, so KyoAni just recently revealed that they're making an adaptation of Ruri Dragon. It's the manga about a dragon girl. Which, when they were doing their revival of it, they had little calendar teasers, like 2 days until, 1 day until, and then the day of they did the live stream revealing it. People on Twitter really thought that it was going to be a K-On revival series because the calendar had like 5 little stars on it, and apparently the stars were in the K-On girls' colors. So it's like people are really coping for a K-On revival.
I don't blame
Remember K-On and Haruhi Suzumiya fans? Nothing ever happens.
Oof. So,
we will never get Haruhi season 3.
Nor
No.
will we get K-On season
3.
Yeah, K-On season 3. So moving on to something that's that from an interest that we all like, Sorairo Utility.
Yeah, that show pretty much defined our favorite con and probably one of the best panels we did all year. It's our Anime Iowa Golf Animes panel.
That was probably my favorite panel that we've done this year.
Just can't believe we hosted a panel about golf animes at a con that we've only hosted panels at once, and by panel that Wade and Heather have only been a con that Wade and Heather have only been to once, and just some guy walked up to us and said, "That is the best panel I've ever seen, and I've been going to this con for 5 years."
It's like, okay, do you play golf? Probably not, but
No, he did. He was one of the ones. He was the one who got called out by his buddy for losing a
Oh
ball.
And
no!
also-
Do you remember that guy in the back where it's like we're talking about, hey, buy a new
that scene from Sorairo Utility where I just need to get this hybrid, then I'll be able to play golf good.
Right, it's like, look, guys, buying a new club is not going to make your game. And he's like,
Just hitting his buddy.
It was the dude who was being pointed at who came up to us. It
the
was fucking
dude with
beautiful.
like the pin hat on.
Yeah.
And
Also, shout out to that dude that was in the front row at that panel and every panel we did for the rest of the weekend that was dressed as Ryuji.
oh yeah.
He was like in Ryuji's casual outfit. Like he was there just front row for everything else we did that weekend.
But I guess we were probably one of the fresher ones there.
Here, I got it.
Okay, have fun.
Yeah. So yeah, Sorayo Utility was so good. I want a season 2 of that. I want a season 2 of Rising Impact so bad. Even though I don't know if we'll ever get one just because it was a Netflix exclusive and wasn't really that popular.
It's also Netflix. If they have anything past a season 3 planned out, they usually don't do it.
Yeah. And it was a manga that came out in like the 90s. So it was like 1990 something, ended 2002.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
And Rising Impact also left off on such a cliffhanger. I want more.
Classic Netflix. Leave it on a cliffhanger and then ditch the show entirely.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like all those shows that we watched, like Rising Impact and Sorayo Utility. I almost said Rising Utility because I'm just fucking out of it right now. But both those shows were really, really good. I'm just like, I'm not sure if they're gonna get the voice of Jimmy Neutron back for Rising Impact. That seemed like an A1 grab for just no fucking reason. Maybe she got bored. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of hard to take it serious.
Oh yeah, also something I realized this year is that I totally forgot Rising Impact was a 2025 anime. For some reason, I just thought Rising Impact was a show that came out in like 2024, and we just got around to watching this year, but nope, it was a winter 2025 show. It's like it aired from like January to April, and we just got around to watching it over the summer.
Right.
Which actually, I did see a thing recently that was like on 5chan, which is the new 2chan. It's like new Japanese, the 4chan thing.
Yeah.
They did a ranking of animes of the year, and Sorayo Utility actually made it to the top 30.
Oh wow.
It's that show definitely did a lot better in Japan than it did over here.
Yeah, I mean, because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's they're kind of like a disinterest in anime that like are sports anime that aren't like Haikyuu or Free or
Yeah, the ones that aren't just boys with abs.
yeah,
It's like girls doing sports isn't
Yeah.
really a popular niche.
but it's fun because it's like, could you imagine if like shows like Rising Impact or Sarairo Utility brought in a whole new like
It's like young generation of golfers.
yeah, just guys who are like, holy shit, we could be hitting shots like that. I mean, no, but like you could try, I guess. But
I mean, I love Birdie Wing, Sarayo Utility, Rising Impact, and I still suck at golf. It's like,
Yeah.
It still takes you like 10 tries to actually hit the ball.
oh man,
Man, I suck at golf too.
look,
At least you can actually hit the ball first try.
sometimes.
Sometimes, I mean, I've only broken 90. I haven't broken 80 yet.
But here's the thing. I do like
That breaking 80 means I'm coming for you, Bob.
I do like that Birdie Wing.
Try to do a collaboration with Bob Does Sports and just make him talk about anime.
I mean, I could.
I do like that that Birdie Wing is like is like kind of known as this sort of Yuri.
Yeah, that's how I was described as at the golf panel. It's a Yuri anime disguised as a golf anime.
And it's like great. There's
I mean, I do love me some Yuri, but we're mostly here for the golf.
yeah. I'm like, listen, get out of the fucking way. I want to see your fucking backstroke. Let's go. But I mean, I do like the way that the different golf shows. Which, by the way, I bought a couple of new, like older. Golf
I got
anime.
Dando.
Yeah, and I want to show that next time because I do want to do the golf anime panel at.
Yeah,
Some
all of
con.
our summer cons we do.
Yeah. Whenever we get our summer con schedule organized.
Which actually, speaking of summer cons, Anime Blues just dropped their 2025 dates. So, and since me and Steven live in Kankakee, the train there actually does have a stop in Memphis. So, me and Steven might go to Anime Blues again.
What date was it?
That's early July 2025. I mean 2026. I think it's
Yeah, 2025, right?
8th through 10th. So July 8th through 10th.
8th through 10th. Okay, I might actually be able to do that.
Yeah. Do we want to make that an off the balcony trip?
Uh.
I mean, they haven't dropped their hotels yet, so
Okay.
if they
I mean, I would
when they
lo-
do drop their hotels, I'll
July
put them
10th through 12th, 2026.
10th through 12th.
Oh yeah, I could actually do that. All right, I don't want to make anything official, but like,
We'll put that on the back burner for now.
yeah, no, but
But we'll
And-
be talking about it because that's a big ask.
Yeah, I think we'll just have to pack light for it since it's the train, and probably won't buy booze for that or anything.
Because Beale Street exists.
yeah, yeah, right. Where you can actually just go out onto the
Yeah,
street
we're-
with your fucking
Probably not
drink.
not
and
going to be in a food desert.
We're in a food oasis. We are in like a food, the greatest spot on earth that you could.
It's the most north part you can have grits at.
You're right. You can have ribs. You can have brisket. You can have all sorts of stuff.
You guys can keep talking. I need to go to the bathroom.
No.
So, did I tell you about that golf trip that I made with my dad? And since we're talking about Soraya,
No, I don't think. I mean,
We went
this
to-
most recent one with the
yeah,
holidays?
when we had some warm weather, we went to Pontiac, Illinois, the Oaks
Oh,
at Rivers.
Oh, they open when it's warm, huh?
Yeah, they did, and it was amazing. It is a great course. I gotta
I was
get you.
gonna say that's what we should do when it opens
Yeah.
up more. So because it's like what it's kind of like the halfway point.
It's a halfway point. We could.
I mean,
do
the true
that.
halfway point's Odell, but there's not shit there. So
Yeah, it's what are you gonna do? But
I mean, it's like what an extra 10 minutes because it's only 10 miles away. So
it's
I
a
don't fucking
great
care.
course. It is so good.
I mean, all I have to do is go down 66 and I can reach it pretty easily.
Yeah. I mean, it's it's not an overbearing course. We all played it really well because it's not an overly technical course. You can, as long as you're not hitting fucking lollipops, you're doing okay out there.
I'm making hit lollipops. You have to put them a little further away. But...
Yeah. I mean, been there, done that. But I played it well. My dad really did well.
Yeah, I remembered another golf anime we need to watch.
What's that?
So this starts off with me going on another Wikipedia deep dive a couple months ago, where I, for some reason, ended up on the page about gyarus, about the gyaru subculture, and one of the first things on there is that the term gyaru probably originates from this term called something gyaru, which means women with old men hobbies, which probably originates from this manga called Sweet Spot. So I clicked on the Sweet Spot link and saw genre golf. Oh. And it does have an OVA, which is probably like from the 90s.
There's a whole anime like subculture based around like Anna Nicole Smith type stuff.
Yeah, where it's a manga about these 23-year-old office ladies that just have old men hobbies like golf and pachinko and betting on horses.
Oh.
Yeah,
wow.
This sounds like something right up my alley.
2 of the 3 have actually come back in recent years.
Yeah.
I guess we're just waiting for pachinko now.
Yeah.
Which some cons actually do have pachinko there.
Wow.
I remember, like, I think Anime Midwest and stuff actually does have pachinko in, like, the game rooms.
Right.
I remember back when I still went to cons with my mom would just go to the pachinko rooms and just come home with, like, shit tons of candy.
All right. Hashire,
Uma Musume.
But anyway, you talk about the Oaks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said you were tuned pretty well. Did you break 90?
Oh, yeah. If it's an OVA, we could probably watch
No,
that for
I
movie
didn't
night.
break 90.
He did not break 90.
No, I
Did
got
you break
close.
Did you break 100?
I got super close. I got 101.
Oh,
Ooh.
wait, the Oaks, is that the one that's in Springfield?
Pontiac.
Oh, okay.
The
Really?
rail is the one that's in
Okay, yeah.
Springfield.
I was thinking about the one that was in Springfield, but I could not remember the name of it a few days ago.
Like I got railed by the rain. Anyway.
That's for goddamn sure. Holy shit. And that was after a con.
Okay, what was the next show on the list?
Yeah. Speaking of old men hobbies, the Spirited Away stage show.
Oh yeah,
That was
was
beautiful.
so
That was
good.
so good.
That was amazing on stage.
I couldn't believe how well they adapted that onto like I like think about how beautifully animated Spirited Away is. It's like how the fuck do you pull this off on a stage? You know what I mean?
And they did it amazingly.
They did do it amazingly with like just some brilliant, elaborate costumes and set design and everything.
It's like people like managing the props.
Yeah. I loved every second of it. I was like, oh, when I first saw this, I'm like, oh, we have to watch this.
Yeah.
If you love Spirited Away, which
I'm kind of curious sometime to watch the other cast recording too. See Romy Park doing Yubaba.
she would kill it.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to watch the Kana Hashimoto one just because I'm kind of familiar with her already.
Well, I think
they kind of had them separated by who played Chihiro.
In the recording that we saw, I know that the original the
Yubaba there actually was the
Yubaba,
girl who played Yubaba in the movie.
Yeah, the Yubaba in the movie, which is so cool. But I would love to see Romy Park try to do Yubaba because, well, for one, Romy Park has been in so many anime that I love, and has been roles in anime that I really love, like Hanga Zoe, who's like my favorite.
Yeah, isn't Hanji Zoe like your waifu?
Yes.
I just remember hearing that before.
She was also Ozen in Maiden Abyss.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been in so many things.
A Seiyu legend.
Seiyu legend. So it would be awesome. It would be awesome to see her.
I would say she could spend her money on me, but she spends her money on gacha games. So.
Wait, she does.
Is everyone?
Oh no, that's Aoyuki.
Oh, that's Aoyuki. My bad.
She's the voice of Madoka and Futaba.
That's right.
Dude,
That's right.
Romy Park probably spends her money on like high-end like Japanese whiskey and
also it's
I'll
cute
take
about
that.
it's cute about Romy Park that she met her husband in Attack on Titan because her
Yes.
husband is the voice of Kenny.
Yes, he is.
Oh, nice! What an absolute queen.
Yeah, cute. They're both kind of in their 50s, so they found love. They found love old.
They sure as fuck don't look it though.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, Japan don't crack until like 70. It's like they look like the fucking witch from Spirited Away. They have a shrinking face.
It's like
Yeah.
you're just forever 17 until you're like 70.
And then it's like you look like, yeah. So Spirited Away
Yeah,
stage.
I would love to see more Studio Ghibli plays on stage.
Are there others?
The-
I think there's a Totoro one.
Ooh.
Yeah, there should be. Yeah, there is a Totoro one, but I'm not entirely sure if that's on DVD yet.
Oh yeah, I do know.
I mean,
I remember seeing a news article pop up for me recently that they were making a Chainsaw Man Raze arc play, and when I clicked on that link, since it was a Crunchyroll news thing, it said, "Watch the original Chainsaw Man the stage on Crunchyroll." Which means, oh holy shit, they have a streaming of the Chainsaw Man stage play.
I know there's a Bochi stage play.
Oh yeah. Which I've seen clips of it too, where they actually did cast actresses that could play the instruments too. So
Yeah.
so everyone is actually playing live too.
Yeah, which good on them.
Yeah, I do actually follow on Instagram the Kikuri actress.
You're right,
because
right.
She actually does have her own band too, and I remember one time I was just listening to music on YouTube and I found the Bochi actress. She has her own music. Thinks her name's like Mamo no Mamo.
So yeah, there's a Bochi stage play. There's there's Love Live stage plays, right?
Well, not the original canon, but they did make a spin-off called School Idol Musical, where it's actually an original story of like two different schools, like rival schools that have school idol clubs, but then the two main girls meet and become friends,
Okay.
which they actually did make a live action series of, which I just haven't seen yet.
Okay.
Which maybe sometime for club we can watch it, but I just don't know how long the episodes are.
And there are review Starlight plays.
Yeah, which I've seen one of them live. I mean,
Is
yeah,
it any
I
good?
found the first one on YouTube and it's really good, which I really do want to make a review Starlight panel someday. I just need to find more of the stage plays.
Okay, because there's like 6 or 8 of them, aren't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of them. It's like, no, there's the anime, the mobile game that doesn't exist anymore, just fuck tons of stage plays, and now there's a video game too.
Is it the same actresses playing these characters on stage
Yeah.
from the anime and the movie?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So
Which-
that's like
Which they
that's
apparently,
like Memarine.
Yeah, that's why Mimir travels from New York to Japan all the time.
yeah. Which,
Oh, okay.
Apparently they did just have a new stage play, but Memarine wasn't there for it, which I think it was like a new original story, but I think Memarine did say she had a video call with the Review Starlight cast.
Okay.
So I think they probably just did a little thing where her character was abroad,
Okay.
because she did play the girl that was from England.
Right. Because
She went back home with a full sword instead of a dagger.
But Memarine's character was like second billing throughout.
Oh yeah, she was like
Review-
the secondary protagonist.
Yeah. Which is funny because she was basically just playing Umi again from Love Live. So yeah, the Spirited Away stage show, and then since we talked about these last couple recently, we'll kind of go through them a little bit quicker. But starting with Shiki.
Oh yeah.
Shiki, that was a fun
Steven,
show.
you want to talk about Shiki?
Yep.
Again.
That was a really
This
fun
is your
show.
pick.
That was a really, really fun
Sorry,
show.
I'm arguing about transportation mentioned the Uchicon in the server that we're all in. But Shiki was apparently is now called Unkslop, which I want
Which that fucking pissed me
whichever
off.
fucking Gen Alpha motherfucker came up with that, I'm gonna beat you.
Unkslop, that's my media diet, asshole.
I got 14 and 15 on that, by the way.
What?
I got I
Oh
think
yeah, that Unkslop post.
yeah.
Bruh, I got Full House.
Oh god.
Yeah, one of the ones on there that I really want to watch but haven't seen yet is Welcome to the NHK. Which
That's
is,
a good show.
Yeah, people
I
told me
need to watch that.
it's good, but people say it's fucking depressing, which just sounds like, oh, if you've been on the internet for a long time, that could be you.
Yeah, it's.
Ah, shit. Anyway, moving on. Shiki is one of the it's like one I just picked for Halloween because I've been meaning to show the crowd this, and I'm like, this is like one of my favorite. It was a yearly pastime for me when I was watching anime by myself because it's a good watch that I used to be able to crank out in a day for Halloween, and then I got friends and I can't do that anymore. Shiki is a Stephen King based anime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'd
apparently
say so.
in the original novels, the author does dedicate it to Stephen King.
Yep.
Because it's based off like one Stephen King story that involves vampires.
Yes.
I forget the name of it, but I know it's on the Shiki Wikipedia page.
It is. But yeah, no, it is a very good. It's like one of the things that Stephen King could never really do because vampires kind of take a little more of a delicate hand.
Sure.
And any Stephen King movies kind of like flat in your face because that's how Amityville worked.
Yeah.
He
can do like demons. He can do supernatural horror.
He
And
can
all
do
that
clowns, but vampires I don't trust him with. I don't trust that cocaine beast with anything really. But
yeah. I mean, he can do demon possessed trucks for God's sake.
yeah, he could.
You've seen Maximum Overdrive, right?
Yeah.
That's a fucking hilarious movie.
It is great. But Shiki, I feel like, is best in the animation format because of the way that the vampires are portrayed.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a very good one, but it does fall to the trap of like everything anime back in that time, like the early 10s.
Yeah, it was around 2009, 2010.
It was a 2012 anime, I believe, like 2011, 2012. So about the same time Persona takes place, really.
Okay.
But
not that factors into the show, but
no, but usually shows around that time usually ended with. And everything ended with everything on fire. So,
well, they weren't lying about that. I thought,
but at least this one ended the fire. The way this ended with the fire was it actually was kind of natural.
Yeah. I really liked Shiki. I thought there were good characters in it. I loved the atmosphere. I loved like the horror elements.
I loved how the fucking cunt of a girl got killed by tractors.
That was they crucified her with tractors.
I just remember how you guys just like acted when she just died. It was like cheering, like those guys, like the meme, like the people just sitting, like the people like have her on screen. You guys are sitting there, and then she dies, like cheering that meme.
Yeah.
That's
well, because this girl was so insufferable. She was so insufferable throughout the entirety of the show that it was.
She basically hated living in the country and wanted to be a city girl.
Yeah, and like none of that gets resolved because like who shut the fuck up, please.
I mean, even when I started watching that, I hated her. But my favorite character in the entire thing was the Doctor.
Yes, me too.
The Doctor is fucking great. When I was younger, I was really crestfallen when he got taken over, but then when they revealed their plan, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like the twist in the end there, especially with Yuki.
Right.
I think his name was Yuki.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Dude, that show was definitely a good Halloween pick. I will say like every spooky month, like maybe that's a repeat watch because I really love it. But if I don't want to hog 2 weeks usually.
Right. Well. I mean, you're allowed to.
But I feel kind of guilty. I mean, technically, October does have 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Because I do get paid 3 times that month. That's how I know it has 5 weeks.
So, last one on our list for 2025, and then we'll wrap it up. Ave Mujika.
Oh yeah, the better of the new Bandery animes.
Yeah.
I pretty much hated almost everyone in my go, but Ave Mujika actually was a very compelling story where pretty much everybody here is mentally ill.
Yeah.
That's an anime that really makes you feel like a voyeur.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my big takeaway of it. It's everyone here is having their world crashing down on them.
And we're just here to watch it.
I prefer, of my go and Ave Mujika, I did prefer Ave Mujika just because of the psychological stuff, because your boy over here was one of the weird eggs that started with Haruhi Suzumiya as his first anime, so I kind of got an affinity for that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Ave Mujika too because I was like, I loved anime like Serial Experiments Lain,
Monster was a good one.
Monster, Steins Gate, that kind of stuff.
See, I'm a guy who likes Monster, but I'm not fucking weird about it.
Yeah, that's a rare bird. But yeah, I thought the music was incredibly well done.
Yeah.
Like
I still bump the music. In
the music was great.
She only bumps it when I'm not home, and it makes me angry.
And I'll play it around you if you're.
Wait.
It's just that you're never really home when I listen to music.
Just because I work at 9 to 5, or like at 8 to 4.
So there's Tomori Kusunoki is in that, right?
Yeah, no, she's in
She's in Maigo.
Oh, wait, no, that's Koko Hayashi. Tomori's not in Bandori.
No, she's not.
Okay.
Yeah, Koko Hayashi is the singer from Maigo.
Yeah, why would she be in... Yeah, never mind.
Ave Mujika has a...
And I know one of the Bandori bands, Morphonica, has one of the Hashinosaurus they use.
Yes.
Oh, right. But yeah, I liked the show. It wasn't one of my favorites of the year, but I did really like it.
China really loves Ave Mujika and Maigo.
Well, don't they love Bandori?
Yeah, but they're banned from it now.
Oh, yeah. Which, actually, fun fact, Ave Mujika just had a concert in Shanghai like a couple days before they started banning Japanese artists.
Fuck.
Yeah. Actually, I have been seeing online today where China just had their 2025 Anime Roundup Awards, and Ave Mujika pretty much swept the Chinese Anime Awards.
Well, good. And you know what?
I don't know why. They don't know why China just loves Ave Mujika so much.
Well, China likes a lot of anime, and it sucks that their government is so
Boomer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what we could do?
All of those anime concerts that were getting banned in China, they just had they were pretty much sold out concerts that were just getting cut.
Yeah.
Well, you know what we could do? We kidnapped Maduro, so we can kidnap him right now.
Be like, hey,
we can kidnap who the fuck's in charge of China right now. We can just take his ass. We know where he is. We're in the United States. We fucking know where every world leader is.
Hey. Never mind. I'm not gonna say this.
Yeah, that's a private conversation.
Yeah. I'll tell you later. But
I'm just saying, the United States intelligence knows where everyone.
Why are you sending me a picture of my house? You'll have to figure that out, Abdul.
We have knives on missiles now, so take your pick.
but
no, like I'm saying, we know where every world leader is. Therefore,
right. But
I'll let the audience fill in the dots on that one.
But that was our list of anime that we really liked from this year.
I noticed you missed one.
Huh? Oh, all of the fairy tale arcs of this year.
Yeah, we could just do the saga of this year. We could, but
can you do a quick and dirty of our fairy tale experiences
yes, we can.
This year?
Fairy tale was very hit or miss. I guess I never miss, huh? But
not what I'm called.
Not what I'm called.
Hit or miss, girl. Nico, not what I'm called.
Yeah, but it was some arcs were good, some arcs were bad. Grey's was fantastic. Urza's was a piece of shit. Though I did like Jalal on that one. Jalal was a fucking badass in that one.
Yeah.
Good villain, shit arc. But now we have paused on the first half of the Grand Magic Games. We'll get back to it after I show everyone Persona 4 and Persona 4 accessories.
Call me out like that.
Sorry, I thought a lot of my friends that are into Persona 4 were gonna kick out of that.
No, it's fine. I'm just fucking with you.
But we started watching Fairy Tail and got through probably actually at the halfway point. I just need to remember where the fuck we ended on. And then it's so far so mid-ish. So far so better than mid, I probably would say. But yeah, it is a time we enjoy some arcs more than others. I probably say the top 2 arcs from us would probably be Galuna Island and I don't know, maybe Battle of Fairy Tail. Was that up there for you guys or?
Yeah, I like Battle of Fairy Tail.
Yeah.
Then I can't remember. The opening arcs I can't really say too much because that's just introducing characters back to back, and that's just kind of mid anyway. The worst arc to say would probably be Tower of Heaven because they couldn't really expand too much on that because they didn't want to show blood in the early Fairy Tail. So why would they do anything like that? And then Grand Magic Games is so far a slog because your boy, I forgot that most of the shit happened in there. Not so much I skipped it.
Mm-hmm.
I skipped like a certain part of it. Like that, like the setup to the Grand Magic Games was kind of ass. I'm not sure what you guys liked about I'm not sure you guys about Tenro Island. I'm pretty
I was cool with it.
cool with it. The 7-year time skip I know you weren't a fan of.
What's that?
The 7-year time skip I know you weren't exactly the best
Yeah, I
fan of.
didn't really care for all that.
The funny part is that's not the only time skip in this fucking series.
I'm sure it's not, but
Don't worry, it's not as much in the second time they do it. But other than that, Fairy Tail has been like, I mean, for me, it straddles the A and B tier line. I'm not sure what Wade and Hannah have it at, but I'm pretty sure Hannah probably...
Same. Certain arcs are better than others.
Yeah.
I would say it straddles kind of that A tier, B tier line for me. I'm excited to see more, but it sounds like that we have other stuff that Steven wants to show us before we get back into Fairy Tales.
Correct. So. But that's Fairy Tail for us. But other than that, I guess I'll do some housekeeping before we decide to see if we need to wrap this up.
Sure.
We are for 2026. We are planning a Patreon page.
Oh yeah,
for the
one
group.
of my friends recently asked us if we'd be interested in opening up a Patreon or Ko-fi, which we have been thinking. If we do have paid tiers on here, what would you guys actually want to see? Because we are more than willing to make bonus content and stuff. We just don't know what would actually be good.
If you had like an anime that you wanted us to personally like review, I guess we could. I'd be fine. I'd be more than happy to review it for you. But
I think another idea we're throwing around is like maybe like Love Live songs, like ranking them.
yeah, we do a Love Live song ranking. Just shoot us ideas, and we can discuss
like,
that.
maybe
We can hash that out.
Maybe if it was Patreon or Ko-fi, we could actually do song rankings and stuff and not get copyright struck for playing them.
Yeah, that probably would be like private YouTube videos or something like that, or just MP4s. Yeah. But what I'm thinking is like I really want to do a like $1 or $2 happy to be here one, just like if you guys want to support us but not throw that much money at us. I mean, I get it.
We'll read your names out.
But budgets are tight, we get it. And then like maybe like a mid tier between like 5 to 7. We'll think of something. Then like the top end tier, I think is 10 because I don't think I'm not saying that our time isn't worth more than $10. Yeah. I'm just saying
I would just feel bad about charging so much for
I'm not, like,
what we give.
Like I'm not like these guys who like put out a video like once a month and then charge you $20 for like a tier.
We can't really meet up often enough to churn out content every week or anything.
And for anyone who knows, we only will put this out per video and not like per week. I feel like per week is just kind of like scamming you guys.
Yeah.
So
we only record a video if we feel like we have enough content to talk about to fill up a video
once a month ish. So I would say that we would do this per video and not per month, or per week or whatever the fuck. So that way you guys feel like you're actually paying for the content. You get it,
right?
I know that's such a rare service nowadays, but
right.
Because I want to pay the subscription to Tubi and Pooby and whatever the fuck.
Get Poob. Download it on Poob. Get Poob now.
Yeah, that doesn't fly for me. I really would want to have everyone to actually get their money's worth out of this. So maybe we will discuss tiers later, but I'm thinking like 2, 5, 10 would probably be our splits. But other than that,
one thing.
Go ahead.
One thing I can talk about for housekeeping stuff. I have been working on getting an off the balcony throne page.
I was actually going to launch into that too.
Yeah. So yeah, Throne is a site where streamers and people and stuff can put things on there and it'll get shipped directly to person's house. So, I mean, I've been telling the boys to put things on there that they want that could probably benefit the podcast, but right now all that's on there is cosplays I might want that would benefit our con outings and my social media, but the boys haven't really put anything on there.
I forgot it Throne exists after that, so it's alright.
I've been like up until now, the fact that I was finishing grad school.
Yeah, that's really been taking up all of
Yeah.
your time.
But now that that's done and like the road ahead is a bit clearer,
I mean, if-
I
if-
want to be able to be more engaged with the goings on of this channel beyond just like what we're recording now. I want to be able to.
Yeah. So I know what you've been doing lately is putting directories on.
Yes.
Yes, I do the editing and does the promotion. Wade does the directors. That's how we split it so
Yeah.
far.
I feel like I have more of the social media presence
You
because
do.
I just like posting cosplays.
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
That's my big hobby outside of music, and I'm kind of scared to do music in a small apartment.
Well, yeah. Once
I'm
we get a
scared
once we get a
of
house,
getting noise complaints, but
once we get a house in 5 years, maybe we'll change that too.
and you
Yeah.
got the new Shizuku cosplay.
and also right before we left to come over here, my Arise cosplay arrived.
No shit.
Yeah, I haven't opened up the package and I haven't put it on yet because it arrived like right when we were about to leave. So
I went to check the mail right before we left. Like, oh hey,
and-
it's here.
it will be on my Instagram later this week, probably Monday.
You gonna put up that Arise song with your Instagram story?
Yes, I think it is the shocking party outfit.
Mm.
We'll see. But as of right now, we have those two options. Again, you may have noticed that the GoFundMe for the car doesn't exist. Your boy did not touch that for a year, so GoFundMe said we're closing it down. So that's my B. No, I was trying to make a video to upload to that, and then they closed it down. So that's whoopsie for me. I will probably work on that when I get more time. As I have moved away from that car, I can't
So
exactly.
probably
do
the summer.
the summer I'll be able to work on it and drag Wade to it.
Right.
But first things first, I need a new battery.
I'll probably be there for moral support.
You will be. I don't think we have access to Sydney to do more things under the car anymore. But
I know nothing about cars. I'd probably be scared to touch it for fear of breaking something.
I'll just put your finger on the door. That'll be fine. But that car,
So
Fine. Probably just like, hey, what's this thing? And then just break something off that's important.
I mean, it's rusty anyway. You might as well do it.
and that thing is a '56
Is it like-
Imperial.
Chrysler Imperial. You couldn't.
Like,
You
hey,
couldn't-
Hannah, can you break this thing off? What, this? Wrong thing.
Marty, he's in a '46 Ford. We're in a DeLorean. He'd rip through us like we're tinfoil.
Exactly. But no, I want to get that '56 Imperial running. That is going to be my fucking white. Was it White Rabbit or Red Mouse or whatever?
Right, whale.
White Whale. Fuck. I'll get the animal right eventually. That's my Moby Dick at this
You'll
point.
get a white thing someday.
I mean, I have you. All right, jokes aside. The Imperial will be. I will probably include that with our Patreon stuff. Honestly, I just have to figure out where the fuck we put the funds. That's a different conversation we're gonna have off the air. But other than that, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. We just algorithm friendliness. Maybe or may not be get caught by the AI stuff that's now on YouTube. We will try to probably put this up on Spotify and Apple Podcasts just so we have a backup at this stuff at this point.
Right.
Because honestly, those seem less restricted than AI YouTube moderation.
Yeah.
Seeing how an entire History Channel can just get got because of copy content, which is insane. But thanks, Neil. We really love your AI content. We will. Other than that, we hope to have a plentiful 2026. I hope everyone's 2025 was nice and good.
This will be the end of season 4 of Off the Balcony.
We're already on to season 5, damn.
Yep.
This is where everything goes weird and we get all the Stranger Things stuff and we just write things we don't know what the fuck we're doing with.
As if we knew where this was going.
We were recording for almost 3.5 hours. We're
Yeah.
fucking toasted.
we make it the fuck up as we go.
Yeah. At least we're open about that, other than Stranger Things. But yeah, looking forward to see what 2026 has in store for all of us. I think we're gonna see a lot of growth. We're gonna see a lot of cool times. We're gonna go to some cool cons. We're gonna watch some great
And if
anime.
everyone's wondering about Bottom of the Barrel, my life for all of us has been changing, and I completely forgot to email those guys. I will email those guys. I have one drafted immediately, which is kind of funny, but
have one drafted but haven't sent it.
Correct, because your boy, we have been moving a lot
Yeah.
from the last time we went to Midwest. But, maybe we'll get that, maybe not. I'll have to remind them who the fuck we are again. But, other than that, we will, definitely get Patreon set up and get everything done. But at this point, I think we're done with everything.
Yeah, I think we're out of things to talk about, and I think we've been recording for like 3 hours now, so we probably should wrap it up.
Almost 3 hours, 20 minutes, yeah.
And
Maybe another hour, we get the funny number.
But thank you all for joining us for another special episode of Off the Balcony. You guys make what we do so much fun. Thank you for allowing us to yap for this long. And I hope you all have a wonderful 2026. We will be here to talk you all the way through it. So have a good night, y'all.
bye.
If you want to come with another episode from us, it'll probably be in April. Maybe February.
February, maybe March.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
then.
it's like, we'll have more to talk about by February.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
All right, then.
Have a happy 2026.
And everyone,
Bye.
stay frosty, everyone. Have a good night.